it'll be there. youtube.com/@updogpm. I guess I should put something in here. And make sure you mute the YouTube, otherwise it will echo.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to wait for it to come up so I can...
Yeah, it's not saying you're live yet.
Well, howdy do.
Yeah, I just got an alert saying you're live, but hold on, I gotta find where it is.
I'll put a little postie.
I don't know why it's not showing me the live one. Weird.
I put the link in Discord.
It's showing it now. I am in. They're supposed to be launching the rocket today.
We'll see.
What?
Do you think it's gonna go through?
What?
Do you think it's gonna go through?
Yeah, I mean, they said the weather conditions were 95% favorable, so...
That's awesome.
95%.
There's still that 5% chance. Listen, on Monday night, I fought sleep so hard to stay awake for it, and then I fell asleep on the couch, and I had an alarm set for 1:15 to, like, wake up in time to, like, set everything. And I went to go to the link, and I saw the email that they canceled it. And that email was sent around 10, so I could have been in bed sleeping the whole time. I was very sad about that.
I remember when Curiosity launched. I was in San Diego at the time, and it was the day before I went home, and I had like a 4 a.m. Departure the next day, and it launched at like 1 a.m. and I did it anyway, and like I almost missed my flight just because, like, why would you do it at that time? It's terrible planning.
It's 1:30. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's the angle of the planet for the trajectory.
Science into this.
But my sister's
I hear
down
a bunch
there.
of cats died the day of the Curiosity launch.
Yeah, it was skipping town.
That's crazy.
Good one.
Classic stuff.
Classic speak.
I think I'm gonna play the intro video on here just so we can, if anyone's watching, they can see that, and I like it, so I'm gonna play it.
I like it as well. Play that puppy.
I put it up here. I'll put it here. Here it goes.
Has anyone decided that their character is going to be able to come with their voice?
100%.
Guess we'll see. Or loss of accent or changing accents. It's all fluid.
A different voice every single time.
Absolutely.
Bessie Brent definitely has a very distinct on-stage voice.
Luca may have a very distinct voice in one specific area, but not so much in regular talking. Especially if we're going to do this all on Discord.
What'd you say?
It's weirder to keep an accent going on Discord than it is in like real life.
Yeah.
Okay, it's over. We did it.
We did it.
Oh, I guess, like, we were talking over all of that.
It's fine.
Whoops.
I had to mute it anyway, so I couldn't hear it. I was watching it though.
I think I like blasted out the audio on it like it was in the red. It's gonna be a bloodbath. On the
Yeah, there were 2 people watching, and then they went down to 1. You scared someone away.
I think your food's here already.
It is. It was really fast.
You gonna go grab
They're
it
cut above.
before I start
Yeah.
reading into some things?
Yep. Yep. Hold on.
Very loudly eat the sandwich while he's reading the intros.
Extra crunchy.
Super crunchy.
Like you're just like sitting there crinkling the bag while he's reading.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I can play the music.
Can you say that again? I like how 3 of us have like a splash of color, and then like the other 2 are just brown.
For what? What are you talking about?
The characters. Like 3 of us are like have a very brightly colored like boot type of situation going on, and then the other 2 are
Got
just
like a
brown.
red tie.
And I'm earthy.
Yeah, she's a beige mom.
Oh my god.
2 of you are earthy, and
Yeah.
the rest of us are.
So my snack isn't crunchy, but it is noisy with the paper.
Is it a giant Nature Valley green bar?
Hopefully.
Like one of those green
What?
ones that just like
Nothing.
crunch everywhere.
Or Subway? Jimmy John's?
Because
Wait,
Jersey
Jersey
Mike's.
Mike's.
every shop is sponsoring us right now.
This stream is brought to you by Jersey Mike's.
Hello, Fresh.
Against Jersey Mike's will, this stream is brought to you by them. Alright, well, I guess let's get started. You guys all know the plot of what's going on, but I'll kind of just read off a quick description of what's happening. In this particular world, the citizens of Mercola are right in the midst of the interdiction, a countrywide ban on magic at penalty of death at the hands of the Shroud, an elite military organization that is used to eradicate anything magical in the land. The Bygone Order is a rebel organization of supporters of magic that is the only resistance between the Shroud and the annihilation of magic and the worship of the world's many spirits. His particular tale surrounds a fairly new sect of the Bygone Order called the Feral Hand. Based out of the city of Mistmore, the Feral Hand sect was founded by Freddy Orange, who has his own reasons to cut down the Shroud and restore magic to its former glory. Here's a picture of Freddy for you guys. Here we're starting in Mistmore. It's a bustling city set in southeast of Mercola. The cobblestone streets are consistently wet from the high amount of rain in the city. They say Mistmore is cursed by the spirit Zelia due to the perpetual fog and overcast weather, but it may just be bad luck. On one particular corner in Mistmore is the Floppy Corn Husk general store. Buckley Wade, and I have a picture of Buckley too. A really stupid picture of Buckley, is behind the counter, kind of like in and out of the counter, like waiting on customers to come in, but like sweeping the floor. He's like a middle-aged man with like a ridiculous mustache, and like a very slick hairstyle. He's wearing an apron just to keep all the dust off of him, because the corn husk is like mostly made up of unfinished plywood, unfinished wooden shelving. There's various general supplies and like knickknacks, stuff like that he sells. So we're gonna start as Dano McNally and Drace Rhyme are approaching the store. If Dano would like to introduce his character, tell us a little bit about Dano.
Yes, of course. Hello! No, that's bad. I did I. Hello, my name is Dino McNeely, and I'm from across the sea. I've come here to Mercola to find the Mercolan dream. It's going to be swell. I'm a man who likes to use his hands. I like warm hugs and small children.
And okay, Drace, if you want to introduce yourself.
Am I supposed to follow that? I don't have a cool voice, but my name is Drace Prime. I am a sorcerer who used to be at another sect that was combating the Shroud, and unfortunately, along with my parents, a lot of my friends and family were killed when this sect was attacked and overtaken by the Shroud. And now I'm just here trying to, continue the good fight and make my way, find a new sect to combat the Shroud and kind of take my revenge and maybe hopefully find some of my friends and family that have gone missing.
All right, cool. So you guys are approaching the floppy corn husk, and you see Wade in there, and he sees you guys approach. He looks up from his sweeping, says, "Oh, Dano and Drace, lovely to see you. Anything from the shop today?"
Or, take one of the morning whiskas you're always giving out.
You got it. Yeah, he doesn't charge you anything. He doesn't charge you guys.
Of course not. You don't charge friends now, do ya?
Not for something like that.
Have any recommendations?
You look around.
Anything new?
I've got some barley. I've got nuts. What do you? I mean, are you hungry? Thirsty?
I don't think I've ever said no to some nuts. I think we'll take some nuts.
Yeah, just they're in the barrel over there. You can just grab a handful of nuts.
Well, thank you, good sir. I appreciate it.
Very good. You go ahead and grab some nuts. He gives you guys some stuff, and he goes back behind the counter, and he has a little cash register, and he presses a particular combination that opens a secret door. As he knows you guys come and go this place all the time. He knows you guys are trying to get into the Whisper Well, which is the speakeasy bar hidden behind the facade of the floppy corn husk. So as we go into the Whisper Well, it's a speakeasy bar. It's mostly dark stained wood. There's brass decorations, just basic wooden stools, wooden tables. It's pretty dimly lit. There's sconces along the walls, and as well as decorated with black and white framed photographs everywhere. People performing feats of magic along the walls. Anita Nightcap is standing behind the bar. I have a picture of her as well.
Hello there, Anita. You got me second whiskey of the day.
Whatever you like, sir. You know me. I can whip up anything you need. A whiskey's easy. Yeah, she pulls a glass and just pours it neat for you. A glass of whiskey. She goes back to kind of just wiping down condensation on the bar with a rag. In the corner is Bessie Barton sitting on the edge of a piano, along with her piano player, Myra Hurtswallow. I don't have a picture of her, unfortunately, but so they're in the corner, just kind of she's just kind of playing some light jazz music. Myra, Bessie, if you want to introduce your character with a mouthful of sub.
I was hoping this would happen. This is the best case scenario for me.
Are you in character now?
Yep. Your character is also eating a sub.
Yep. Sandwiches exist. That's fine.
Merkel and Mike.
Merkel and Mike.
I'm introducing myself right now. Am I speaking to people, or am I just telling people who I am?
Just introduce your character first.
Okay. My name is Bessie Bartswallow.
Nope.
And
that's not
nope, Bessie Barton.
Did you say Bart Swallow?
That's what I wanted Myra's last name to be.
Nope, I think
Or
that's your
Trace.
stage name. You can have a real name and a stage name.
No, my name is Bessie Barton, and I came here from my father's strict rule. He's a military man, and I couldn't be a part of the brigade of me and my brothers with my father. So I'm here, and I'm here to dance, and I'm here to sing. And Myra, you got to do the 1-2, 1-2. You gotta do the right tempo for me, girl.
Sorry, Miss Bessie.
And then Anita, darling. I'm going 3 different accents. Yes, and Anita. I would like a martini on the rocks, shaken with 6 olives, extra dirty.
A martini on the rocks. Interesting choice.
It is the Barton special.
Also, taking them with the olives in there first. Also a very interesting choice.
6 is too many. 5.
So like I'm a singer and dancer, and I perform. I started hanging out around here in Rebellion, and I met Jeffrey, and fell madly in love with the god, and decided that I was going to devote all of my life to being worthy of his love in return.
I knew who Jeffrey was for a second. I'm like, who's Jeffrey? And I remember.
Jeffrey, is one of the spirits of the
Yeah, I remember
the realm.
He's like a Bacchus.
He's
Son of Kaizor, spirit of mischief and revelry.
he likes to drink, and
At least she assumes it's Jeffrey. He said he was Jeffrey, but we don't know if it truly,
right.
Said that
Myra,
you
Myra,
trust him
while tickling, like Myra goes to get your martini on the rocks with 6 olives, extra dirty, and she brings it over to you. Then sits back down, starts tickling.
Thank you, Myra. I just need to wet my whistle.
Now, Miss
Don't
Bessie,
make me sing.
do we know how long Freddie's planning on keeping you here? You know you're missing that good gig money from Georgie down the street.
I know, Georgie's gonna be so mad. We need to get this thing going. We need to get it moving. I need to perform. We were gonna get good money there.
I haven't seen him. I guess we're just waiting on him. Okay. Moving around the room. In a room back behind the bar, we find Juniper Bogtrotter. She's using her staff to mix liquid in a big claw-footed bathtub, and we see Boomer, the skunk, perched on the edge of the bathtub, kind of looking into it. Juniper, if you would like to describe your character for us.
I'm Juniper. People call me Junebug. I'm a witch. I hail from the mountains. My people, we like to help those around us. We give out cures and love potions, and just try to be helpful. But ever since the shroud came through, I was sent to look out for my people on the ground, eyes and ears on the ground. And while I'm here, I might as well learn how to make gin. That's just my business. Here's my friend Boomer. He's my familiar. He's my mountain squirrel.
Great. And as you're mixing the liquid in the bathtub, Boomer turns to you and says, "Junebug, what are we mixing up today?"
Oh,
Just how
Boomer,
it's
I'm riddled with guilt. Last batch was all for the love. Valentine's Day's coming up. So I thought our patrons might want a little nudge in the right direction. But you know what that did? It worked, but it spread the common cold. So I'm making a new batch. Try to patch them fine folks up. Put a little echinacea in, a little lemon. Hopefully they'll feel better soon. I feel terrible.
You gotta make sure you sanitize those bottles.
Oh, I should do that too. You're so smart, Boomer.
Alright, so you continue doing that with Boomer there. We move off to another room off to the side where Luca Liriano is in the middle of a radio broadcast with his assistant Basilio Fresca. Luca, if you'd like to describe your character.
Well, fantastic. Let's just get right into it. And now a word from our sponsors. Jeffrey's Grail happy hour lasts from 3 to 7. Ask him for a novelty cup and you can get one to go. Quicklit Gum. Get fresh, breath fast. Quicklit Gum. Jerry's Gelatin. Nutritious, delicious, and fun. Jerry's Gelatin. Flamio Instant Noodles. The noodliest noodles in Mercola. And Juicealicious Gum. When you've got no juice left, Juicealicious stays fresh and juicy.
How many gums are there?
It's a lot of gum. All of a sudden, it's a lot of gum and gelatin. Welcome back to Luca's Law with Luca Liriano and my left-hand man, Leo Fresca. Just a few things left to wrap this thing up, and we'll get it tighter than a mummy. The 4:30 showing of Arano and the Bear at the Phantom Beacon has been postponed to 6 o'clock due to an undisclosed event in the town square being taken place by the Mercolan government. Be there or be town square. We're also, let's see, sorry, I lost my place here. Remember, the peace officers that have been patrolling the square are there for your safety, especially the safety of law-abiding citizens of Mercola, and Mistmore especially. So if you see something, say something. This has been brought to you by our trustworthy Mercolan government. Wink. And yes, just for everyone to know, this has been Luca's Law. We'll see you next time.
And we're out. Well done, sir. Well done. Splendid broadcast as ever.
Thank you, Leo. I appreciate it, as always. You're always right on time with the everything necessary.
Yes, I take your leave, so... yeah, so, okay, so you finish up your broadcast. Storming into the Whisperwell, through the hidden door, comes Freddy Orange. In a little bit of a huff, as he comes in, and he kind of whistles for all of you to gather, over to him.
What does that whistle sound like?
It doesn't sound like something I can do.
Come on. Give me something, man.
Oh, my noise suppression is actually not letting me go through on Discord, but I did whistle.
I can see a man like Freddy, he just actually says the word whistle, whistle, come over here.
Whistle! Just like Roy Kent.
All right, so you guys all come over to him. Is that you cool with that?
Of course.
Yeah, I accept.
I hear a whistle, I run towards the whistle.
Always.
All right, so you guys all come
Almost like I'm an animal, or it can easily turn into one.
and Freddy says to you guys, "All right, gang, I got an encrypted message here from the Order. Luca, take a look, would you? Where the fuck is Luca?" And okay, he turns, he sees you.
Right here.
He hands you the message to look at. Yeah, you can read it. It's a jumble of letters and stuff that you could try to decipher if you'd like.
This shouldn't take me much longer than a quick piss. Let's go.
Must be a good one. They wrote it down this time.
Go ahead and do a cryptography lore check, please. First roll of the campaign.
You're gonna give it to me? Are you sure?
Waiting on that nat one.
I honestly don't have my my page currently ready.
Oh, it's okay. I got it here. It's,
No whammy.
What's my cryptography?
You're a +4.
+4.
I just realized I was trying to say stuff and I was muted. I'm like, why
Oh,
are they
no.
just talking over me?
Did it to yourself?
We're just
That's a 17.
17. Yeah, so okay, so you that's good enough to you can fully decrypt this message. The letter is from a representative of the Tattered Banner, which is a Bygone Order sect in Hasbrook, which is another city. It's kind of west of Mistmore. They are calling on the Feral Hand to be present at the government event that's happening in the town square. The letter is from Nuna Lupsardia, who's the leader of the Tattered Banner. She is alerting you guys that the Shroud is planning a public execution, and she needs you guys. Well, she's tasking the Feral Hand with stopping the execution of a local magic user that has apparently been imprisoned and is going to be publicly unalived.
Unalived. Straight up unalived. All right.
Who?
Nuna
being
Lupsardia.
A
Gotcha.
local magic user.
Okay.
Going to the show?
You can you can explain that to whoever you'd like.
So, guys, so, my quick thinking over here has led me to believe that we're supposed to. So I'm going back I'm going into Kitsune.
Yeah.
Going for my Andy voice. We were supposed to stop a public execution from happening at this this thing that's supposed to be happening in the town square today. So, yeah, that's basically all I can get from this. Public execution. We got to stop it.
That sounds pretty
Quiet.
straightforward.
Pretty straightforward. I mean, he's a magic user, and we like to keep those guys around.
Myra, when are we supposed to go on with Georgie? What time?
Supposed to be at 4:30.
And what time is it now, everyone?
It's
Anyone?
Time for another drink?
it's about
Yeah.
it's about
do that.
4:10 right now.
And when is the town hall meeting?
6.
Okay.
Town hall meeting at 6.
We have 2 hours to get this done. I think this is going to be a loud one. I don't think we can do this quiet.
Freddie.
Sounds like an hour and 50 minutes to me.
Where's she being held?
Well, this thing is happening in town square. There is a jail. Oh, there is a prison as well. In another spot.
The prisoner is being held in.
Yep.
We can do a breakout. Do a prison break.
A
First
barracks of
episode?
sorts? Would you say?
You say
Hijack the
it's a
carrot on the way
jailhouse?
there.
Would you call it a clink?
A clink?
Does it have dementors?
Oof. That would change everything.
Okay, the prison is all the way on the other side of town from where?
It looks like you have to cancel your show.
Georgie's going to be so mad at me. I take a sip of my drink and clearly I'm disgusted. I'm only like 19 or 20, and I know that like 21 is like, I don't know what the legal drinking age is in Marcola, but like this is my clearly kitty. It's clearly it's clear that Bessie is not a drinker, but she's trying to act more mature and grown up. So she goes to take a sip and she's like, okay.
We're like
Well,
right
maybe
next to the prison.
Bessie, maybe Boomer can take your spot. I mean, everybody's entertained by Boomer.
I know, but I really need the money to pay my rent this month.
Well, Boomer can give you the money he earns. He doesn't need money. He's a mountain squirrel.
We can. Oh, Georgie's going to be so mad at me. I wonder though, where out of character, where am I going again? Where's my show?
Oh, at
Oh, you don't-
Georgie's spot is on Main Street.
Main Street. I'm trying to look at the map.
The
How far from
specific
where we are?
club that you were going to is called the Purple Nurple.
That's right.
Really?
The Purple Nurple.
Purple nerd.
Bessie came up with that one.
I forgot about that.
It
Yep.
doesn't have a specific spot on this map, but it's on Main Street.
Okay. I do wonder if we would be better suited to split up and then have a rendezvous.
Haven't you ever watched a scary movie?
Freddy
Splitting up
says, the last thing I want to do is split us up. We're this is our first big task with the Order. I think we should stay together, but I'm open to all ideas for strategies.
Do we know the route they're likely to take? That's very Minnesotan. Do we know the route they're likely to take out there from the prison out to the main yard there?
Most likely, I think they're gonna head directly west to Broad Street and go north straight to the town square.
Do we think there's any time to break the prisoner out of prison before the execution?
I know that the prison is going to be heavily guarded.
I'm almost wondering if we should go set up some
Maybe like a side street away.
Very reasonably looking.
little spoof.
Yeah.
Some kind of diversion in town square.
What if you moved your show to Town Square?
I don't think that's how short.
Now you're thinking.
Georgie would kill me if I decided to do a show somewhere else when I'm supposed to be at his bar, but
That sounds like free promotion.
a woman, I'm like pampering myself, a woman has her ways, I suppose, to make it right.
Sounds like a free distraction.
I can give you a little something to help that along.
Yeah, what would you guys?
I mean-
what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should scope out town square and see, is there gonna be like a galley there, or
Like a gallows? You talking about the
Gallows.
gallows?
yeah, like a gallows there?
I'm not
If
very
they're-
good with
yeah,
the
I'm not-
magic. Do any of you guys have any magic teleporting spells that y'all use, or like make holes in the sides of buildings, or turn people invisible, stuff like that?
Unfortunately, not.
Not I.
There is the idea that I could disguise myself as a guard to go
And I
into
could
the
also
prison.
turn into a animal of sorts. So not maybe invisible, but less conspicuous.
Maybe like a rat.
Yeah, definitely a rat.
I have
Well,
plus
we
7
don't-
I
deception.
can disguise myself as a guard to get into the prison.
Can you do that?
Illusory disguise.
I have a spell that could stop maybe.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm the target.
Or car.
Mm-hmm.
It says I can appear as another creature of the same body shape, similar height and weight. So I'm not impersonating a specific guard. I'm just going to I'm gonna illusory disguise myself as a guard.
Ooh, or
Keep
you
the
could
sim-
pretend to be the person who's getting executed.
Is that within the realm of what that spell does?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But then we'd have to rescue her.
Oh, but that's like a distraction. Like, oh, she's already out. She's running down the street. Or they're running down the street. Whoever they're. Do we know who we're?
I can't impersonate a specific person. I can only do like a likeness.
Fair.
So
I can disguise myself as a guard.
with my Tanglevine, if we get close enough to the paddy wagon, I could probably stop it and make a break for him.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we try to stop the transport before it gets to town square. Somewhere between the prison and town square that's less populated.
Well, we're also trying to stay undercover as far as who we are and what we stand for in this very
So yeah, a
strict
lot less
place.
is out on the street instead of in town square where everybody's at. Right.
Like a side alley?
We could get somebody block the road, divert them down an alley where we got a trap set.
Exactly like a side alley.
I'm in.
We get you could be a traffic guard, you know, letting the little children cross the street.
Well, Bessie
I
could
certainly wouldn't want to involve actual children.
Oh no, of course not. You know, we could pay some orphans or something. They're not real children. I kid. I'm an orphan.
Right? You can only make that joke if you're an orphan.
Exactly. It's hard work.
It's hard work.
I don't know if I appreciate that joke, sir.
Oh, well, come now, Dace. Come over here. Let me give you a big hug.
I'll accept a big hug.
Well, there you go. I give Dace a big hug.
You're doing
Sorry,
more for him than he is for you. He likes big hugs, so that was for him. It may have seemed like he was trying to comfort you, but instead he was like, ugh.
But if I got even half of what he got out of it, then it's a win.
So Freddy, here's your proposal, like to stop the paddy wagon on the way from the prison. Try to divert the prisoner in transport down an alley on the way to town square. He says, and I don't like Freddy is like got a lot of scars and stuff, and he's been through some stuff, and he says, we've been here in secret for so long, and part of me thinks maybe it's time that the Shroud learns of our presence. I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here and let them take our city like they've been trying to do all over Mercola.
I've got a present.
They have been trying to rid this world of magic because they're scared of it. I say we give them the fear that they seek.
Sounds cool. I love it. I'm here for that.
Praise the gods. I love it too.
So we're going to try to read.
Are you trying to present them with our presents? That will be their present?
I got a present.
Well, we can't just go willy-nilly give all of our identities
presents.
away now, can we?
No, we can't just be willy-nilly, but we can strategize, but,
What about Silly Billy?
if we strike them with fear, like, okay, so they're putting on this event in the town square, we could almost turn it into a show of strength of us.
It's like a champion.
I'm open to other ideas, but he's got a sword. He kind of like is rubbing the hilt of it. He's like, I'm looking to get my hands dirty. I like to fight out in the open.
So question, how are they transporting the prisoner to the town square for this public execution? And exactly what means of public execution are we up to at this point? Is it a guillotine? Are we like horse and wagoning this guy in?
For all I know, they could beat this person to death on a stage. They've done worse.
I guess I'm asking you, are there automobiles?
Yeah, there's automobiles. Yeah, there are cars.
Cool.
So they would likely be driving the prisoner in a car.
Gotcha.
You have to block the road somehow.
Ambush is our best bet. And then quick in, quick out. I don't think we need to make a public display. but taking a prisoner is a public declaration of our intentions.
Absolutely.
Our hand is here, and we're here to stay.
Keep you get that boy there safe and sound back in the bar. Then we can set, I don't know, put a brick on the gas pedal there, send it right into the whole crowd of them.
Wow.
On the side.
That's
That sounds very Republican of
Put it
you.
on fire.
There's a lot of innocence.
Daniel, calm down.
Listen,
Let's not dismiss it too quickly.
Give him a hug. Drake. Give him a hug.
Let's get a bunch of tiki torches and just fucking walk them into a crowd. You know what? I don't like abortion either. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, let's do that. Give get
I
him
don't
safe
want to
away.
kill innocent people. We just
not
want to
gonna be
save
killed.
this innocent person.
Exactly.
But are the people transporting the prisoner innocent?
Likely members of the Shroud.
Some people are just doing their jobs, you know?
So with the Nazis.
We can try to
Look
spare
where
who
they
we can
are.
spare, but
Shoot,
I think
it's-
the
yeah.
transporters might be full.
I say it might not be a bad idea to do the ambush, but then to still send a message in town square, perhaps sending the car with the compromised members of the Shroud after we are done with them.
Oh, Betsy.
I mean, like,
Oh, heavens to
tie them up and leave them in the car and send the car to the town square?
No. I was thinking that they would be heavily injured.
Dead.
Or
Heavily
possibly
dead.
dead. Or possibly dead. And just send the
and in the car.
leave a message in town square of the dead bodies of the Shroud that they are not welcome in this town.
Well, listen.
Yeah, I was thinking.
This is a government event. The Shroud is
This the-
part of the government.
It's already paid for. It's okay.
Oh, Jesus.
What I'm saying is that we can't just rid the city of them with a message. I mean, they're gonna be there.
The idea is to send a message so they know that
We're
we're
sending a message that they are not welcome and that we will prevail.
All we need is some
With
paint.
clear signs of magic
We're
used.
basically letting them
They're
know
denied.
there's a resistance. Hey yo, here we are.
Perhaps
You didn't even
leaving
write that
a banner of the feral hand behind.
Listen,
Like a
I
calling
don't
card.
mind Freddie telling us that we should make our mark,
Like the
but I
thing to the
personally
left.
can't be that guy. I gotta stay in a.
I'm very well known in the town too. I can't give away my identity.
Nobody know me.
All right, you want to be our little secret operative,
Well,
Black
love it.
Widow?
You
Do I have a
you can wear
banner to put
mask.
up? I love this idea.
Yes, no one know who you are if you wear a ski mask.
Definitely not. Or
Or pull your
some
hat down a
nylons.
little.
Skunk mask.
perhaps a pair of glasses and a suit.
Maybe a fake nose
And a
attached to the
huge
glasses?
and a large mustache.
Absolutely. Mustache.
They'll never
Does
know.
anybody own these things already? Because I'm short some of these items.
We can ask. We can ask Wade. Maybe he has.
I'm sure Sloppy Courthouse sells a
I feel like I have one lying around.
bevy of costumes.
I was a big Groucho Marx fan. Therefore,
What month is it?
I heard he was a magic user. That's what
February.
February.
Oh, so it's the same as it is in real life.
It somehow in this world the months
just happens to be.
just happens to be.
I was
It's
gonna
not a
say, I'm
leap
sure
year.
at some point
It's
in
not
the
a leap year in
uh,
Avasi, though. It's only 28
Banner with
months.
the feral hand because Valentine's Day. Oh, I love it.
so there's no chance of a party city overtaking the Floppy Cornhusk between now and then.
No, only a Halloween
likely
store.
not. It's a spirit Halloween.
I just want to say Valentine's Day is not a real thing. I just need to say that. Made up holiday.
I guess we should get back to the plan there.
It's only
To be fair, every holiday is made up, sir.
Every holiday is made up, literally. Yes.
So the
So
plan.
we're gonna need a distraction. We're gonna need some people ready to accost the drivers. Somebody's gonna have to open that door. I'm sure there's not gonna be just open, ready for us to go.
Oh, that's where this.
I'm pretty sure
this
it's
gets. I can't send a message because my Tanglevine's the one gonna stop the car. I can't be in two places at once.
And
I think it's gonna cost them their lives.
Ooh, about to accost these fuckers.
I say message second, and the operation first. We can see what we can do to send a message afterwards, but we only got 2 hours to figure this out. I definitely got my Tanglevine ready to go to stop the car, and then I'm gonna have to rely on you fine fellas and lady to get the job done as far as beating people is concerned. Because me and Boomer, we ain't about it. Not yet, anyway.
Ain't about.
None of you fine fellas happen to have a car, do you? Car of your
I
own?
do not.
A motor vehicle.
Car,
I'd like to think I have one waiting for me outside. I am a pretty VIP kind of guy.
Listen, if I know one thing about this town, people are running to each other every other second. So maybe that could be our little distraction there. Do a little whoopsie-doo.
Little
Oopsie, I just hit my bumper there.
little Kansas City shuffle.
So
We'll
we
try
can,
Wherever that is.
we can have Luca's driver ram into the police vehicle.
But again, leads right back to Luca.
Well, Luca, how?
Well, we can rough you up too, Luca. I mean,
Wow. That was
got
quick.
the charisma there. You could probably pull off a good lie.
We
I
could do some
probably could.
Best
I-
got makeup?
I'd be more inclined to lie if I weren't being threatened by my own party of the feral hand.
Well, of course
But
not.
at this point, I'm not so sure that I should do that. Pretty early on, I don't want to give my identity away. I am the voice of the city.
Fair enough. We don't really need. I can just ambush them with the vine. I don't think we need to stop them first. Do we?
Well, in the middle of the street?
Yeah, no, just bam, and then it stops the car.
In the middle of the street?
Well, in the side alley.
How are they going to be
In the
side
side
alley?
alley. Yeah,
No, we set up like a roadblock. Be like,
That's what
oh,
I'm saying.
well, you don't have to start an accident to start a roadblock. We just need somebody to go whoop whoop.
I'm sure the
This
floppy
way.
cornhouse has some cones.
Yeah, some cones, some jugs. We got some jugs. Paint them orange.
Empty out a bar? Start a fight? In the middle of the street?
I'm starting to get a read on you, sir, and you like trouble.
Um,
I feel like trouble just finds him.
all right, so
Well, we're all in agreement that we're not going to wait till town square to do something. We're going to try and get the prisoner away prior to that. Yes?
I think that's the better
I can
idea.
go see what's in the back of the bar and see what cones we can set up. If there are cones, I'll get them. If there are no cones, I can paint some jugs orange real quick. And we can set up a roadblock and then stop the car. And then the rest will be up to y'all.
Like it.
so I mean,
I look at the map. Is there a side alley here?
yeah, if that's what you guys want to do, there's not a map of the alley that you guys are making up on the
Oh.
spot.
Well, we need to block off like the main section where they'd be leaving, and then have them turn down a side road.
We don't even need to do that. We can just in before they turn on to Main Street. It doesn't have to be a back alley.
I think they were saying they're going from Broad Street to Main Street. Sound like pretty large arterial ways.
But we don't want to do it right next to the prison because there's more likely to be backup.
Yeah, so Broad Street, if you look at the map, is the one that goes all the way through the city.
Okay.
That's the route that they would take to get to
Where's
Town
Broad
Square.
Main Street.
Main Street is 8. It's 1 block over.
It's 1 block over to the east.
Oh, okay, okay.
What's that?
And we're at 3, right? So we could
Yeah.
get them to like sort of turn off a Broad Street right here, right to the back of the bar. Huh?
We don't want to have them know, like, be searching around the bar either, though.
Okay.
That's true.
Is there a bar that we're in competition with that we'd like to get?
Now we're thinking.
I perform at all of these establishments. No.
There are
What's your least favorite?
there are some bars along Main Street. Not really in competition with the Whisperwell, just because Whisperwell is more hidden. I mean, there's the Purple Nurple.
Shoot, like, we're not really in competition with anyone. If they're coming.
So yeah, it's up. You know, I won't make you guys get 100% specific about like exactly where you want to stop this car. If you plan on just making them divert from Broad Street onto like a side road, stop them, attack the car.
That sounds about right.
I think that's the play. That's the play.
And a beautiful play it is.
Amy disappeared. I wonder if Olivia got up.
But
Oh, they're
Big
both
Bear.
Yeah, let's take a brief pause.
anyway, now that the ladies are gone,
Lady stepped out.
I'm coming, sorry.
Now we talk about meat and car parts.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I was just trying to look for my pencil sharpener, and I thought it was right on top of my embroidery bag, but it was deep in my embroidery bag. My pencil was dull, and it was bothering me. I didn't expect to be away from the computer for so long.
Okay, great. So you guys are planning on diverting this car down an alley, like off, so to get them off Broad Street. Stop the car, and then see if you can just free the prisoner from the car. Yeah, that's cool. So I guess I don't know if there's anything you guys want to do ahead of time, but like, or you just kind of wait till it gets a little bit closer to the time of this event.
I feel like it wouldn't hurt to scope out Town Square prior.
like a backup plan.
I mean,
And if we're not able to divert,
Yeah, do we want to make a plan B now, or we want to do it on the fly?
it's not necessarily to plan a plan B. It's more so to see as they're setting up if we can hear any. Like, can we identify possibly who the prisoner is by the people setting it up?
Can Luca be an inconspicuous animal and like kind of just do a drive-by?
Well, I mean,
Okay.
we're all inconspicuous right now.
Like a run by?
Or a
Yeah.
Right,
fly-by?
people are probably gathering in Town Square because it's supposed to be a big thing.
Okay.
yeah, people like public executions.
Well, do they know it's a public execution yet? I thought it was just
No.
everyone's meeting. Like
It
this is a
was,
surprise.
as far as the public knows, it's not a public execution. I think I had a little more insight. I mean, maybe that's just me.
Yeah, the letter that you got implies that it's a public execution, but the
Yeah.
But your
the news,
your radio broadcast,
the
what
news
did
I
you
don't.
say
I don't
it
think
was?
most people know they're showing up for a public execution yet.
Right, but what did you say during your broadcast?
It was an undisclosed reason. for the postponement of the movie.
There was a show.
Pardon me.
That was going to play.
The show at the Phantom Beacon, Arano and the Bear, because the town square had something going on, set up by the Merkelin government.
All right.
Cool. So you guys discuss strategy and stuff, and I would say a little bit of time has passed. So you guys have to decide exactly. Like, are you gonna go scope town square out first? Or are you going to just wait for the car?
I feel like I should show my face in the Times Square because I told everybody to be there, and if I'm there, it would look good for appearances.
Also for
So
allies.
I'll be in the crowd and backing up what I said.
I would probably perform a few numbers at the Purple Nurple so that I have an alibi, like I was there performing, but then like leave to meet up at the wherever like we think the car is going to be going down.
Dano, standing up to his full height, a good like 6'8", says, "Oh, I'm pretty inconspicuous, so I don't think anyone will notice where I'm at."
I mean, and the guy said that he didn't want us to split up, though. So, and we're talking about splitting up.
Oh, we split up now, and then we meet
Meet
at
back
the
up.
predetermined destination.
For the plan.
Yeah,
Does Dano normally hunch? Did I miss that?
well, I think we're all sitting down.
Oh,
I'm not going to be planning on an empty stomach. And I had about 3 morning whiskeys before this meeting even started.
Okay. Myra, get my coat. We're going to go perform a few numbers.
Miss Bessie, you sure you have time, right?
How much time do we have?
We really need to get a watch, guys. I'm telling you.
I would say you probably have about an hour if you're looking to stop the car.
That's
maybe
fair.
even synchronize them if we're
Yeah.
getting watches.
We need at
Like
least
synchronized.
3 watches, and then we'll all go together as buddies in like in a couple of groups. I don't know. This is more planning.
Boomer, if he has a watch.
Wait.
You know what? There is no time. I will have to apologize to Georgie tomorrow.
You know he's gonna be mad at you.
I will make it up to him. I will pay him for my time missed.
Well, that's the first time
I
I heard
can
of
give
an
you
artist
him
paying the
a
venue.
little love potion in it, and he'll be like, "Oh, Bessie, don't even worry about it."
I'm gonna actually step away to make a phone call to Georgie.
And Myra turns to Juniper and kind of is like, I'm not really sure that Georgia swings that way.
Oh, so a potion would be necessary.
I'm saying I don't know if that's even gonna work.
Are you doubting my power? But also, I wouldn't do that to a gentleman who doesn't want to swing that way. So thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna try to ring Georgie up.
Okay. So you calling the Purple Nurple?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a super old-timey phone?
It's the oldest timey
Like the Rolodex. I have
rotary.
one of those like long cigarette sticks that I carry with me, but it's not. I don't smoke.
Okay.
So it's just a straw.
It's just the long cigarette holder.
Gotcha.
You use it to drink.
And I use that to dial out.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ring the Purple Nurple, and yeah, he picks up. He says, "This Georgie."
Georgie, I had some bad shrimp. It's Bessie.
Now, Bessie, don't do this to me.
And Georgie, I'm so I'm so
That
sorry.
I need a performance check from you.
She's like coughing, but she has food poisoning.
Now listen here, Beth.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Jordy says
Pretty
that
good.
that does sound pretty bad.
I don't think I can go on right now. I'm so sorry, Georgie.
You know what?
Now listen. Oh, sorry.
The last thing I want is for you to get sick on my stage.
I do more puking sounds in the background.
Oh God, go get in bed and get yourself a
Something
bucket.
help both ends, please. God help me.
I didn't. That's too much. That he hangs up. He hangs up the phone.
Okay, I come back and I'm like, I'm ready to go. It's all taken care of.
Bad shrimps. All right. Yeah. So, if you guys are
Are we
ready.
anywhere near the water?
What?
Are we anywhere near the water?
Water is out.
That's why
Is
the
out
shrimp-
east, not really near a big body of water.
No, I think we should
Okay.
head towards town square. We've got an hour, so let's head up there, and then Luca can make his appearances, and then we can, all go towards
I like
the, go to where the car is going to be coming down.
Go
But
get
maybe
it.
we can overhear people setting up or something saying who it might be, or
I mean, I have no problem helping after, my face is seen. I can easily turn into something and meet you guys on the side street and help, but gotta
Yeah.
at least have people see my face.
So you guys are gonna head to town square.
yeah.
See what the.
I'm gonna disguise
Square.
myself. Once we get there, I'm gonna kind of see what the people that are setting up kind of look like, and I'm gonna disguise myself to look more like that.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So you guys.
Assuming we're there about 45 minutes before.
Mhm.
Before we're to. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm still in disguise when we're fighting.
I see. Okay. So you guys, you
Showed up early. Got it.
you goes to towards the town square. You can kind of go.
I'm not sure if there's anything more dorky than having a fictional world and showing up early to an event. I'm just saying. That's cool, though. Super cool.
You start walking up towards town square, and you're walking along the street, the cobblestone streets. There's like old timey lamp posts lining both sides. It's not dark enough outside. It's early enough that they're not lit, but it is very overcast and gray. But the evening is approaching. As you get closer to the town square, there's already a crowd starting to form in the square, and at kind of one of the entrance points to the town square, you see four what you assume to be members of the Shroud. They just are wearing fedoras and big dark gray overcoats. It looks like they're at the front of this crowd, not letting people in without being patted down and searched in the square. It's kind of hard to see past the crowd what exactly is going on without actually being in there. But they are starting to gather. If anyone wants to make a perception check, you can try to get a closer look without getting without actually.
I rolled a nat 20.
Ooh,
20.
child.
Like I don't even need to roll.
21.
Oh, we all just gonna roll now? All right, let's roll.
I want to
God
perceive.
damn it! No fucking way. It's a 7, not a 1. Oh god.
Those dice are cursed, man.
The 1 sits right next to the 7.
Yeah, so I would say on a nat 20, I have to kind of honor that. And you do see, like, past the crowd, large pieces of wood being pushed up, and it looks like they are constructing a gallows in the town square. And it's almost, like, done. They're just, like, putting up the last side of it.
Well, gallows have no intention of killing anybody. If this is an execution, it wouldn't be gallows, right?
Gallows is where they hang people.
Yeah, it's
Is that what it is? No, I'm thinking of the stockades. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking stockades.
no stockades
Gallows is
here.
where they hang people.
I can perceive that the town square doesn't look like a square.
It's more of a
Okay.
weird polygon.
As someone disguised as a person setting up, I'm gonna try to pick up some stuff and like throw it over my shoulder like I'm trying to carry it through.
So you're
It's
casting
like a continental soldier.
You're casting a spell?
I casted illusory disguise.
Okay.
Just
Just to kind of get your outfit to more match the
Yeah,
guards.
kind of like make my hair a little bit different so that I'm not as recognizable as Bessie. More homey vibe.
Okay, and yeah, you're gonna try to walk past these guards, right?
Yeah, like I'm trying to set up.
Okay, you need to make a stealth check.
Like some pieces of wood or something I'm gonna carry like I'm trying to get through. You said stealth?
Yep.
That's a 9.
A 9?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pretend to be drunk. Just sort of like in front of those guards. I think I should get advantage since I'm a little bit drunk. And
That's how that works.
what are all these
That's
customers
definitely-
doing out here
Yeah.
tonight? My goodness. Y'all giving out handies or something? Got the nice gloves for it, don't ya? I'll do a little performance.
Yeah, you can do the
Yeah?
performance, yep.
Okay, that's a 21 for performance.
A 21, okay. Yeah,
Are you
so-
giving handies or
I'm
taking
drunk,
handies?
And I'm belligerent.
they
Well,
kind
hey
of
there,
like,
boy.
they shove you, they kind of shove you to the side a bit as you do that. But you being noticeably drunk, they kind of just like let it go. It's common in this town for people to be just like hammered.
Golly now, you're gonna be touching me without me even having to pay ya. My goodness. Must be me lucky day.
You know, you see one of them just says, "Step aside, sir."
Oh, you want to go down in an alley? No, thank you, sir. I'd have to see your health certificate first. And I'm doing this as a distraction to help out her stealth roll. Does that help out at all?
A 21 helps for sure. Okay, so all right, so so Bessie sneaks in, is able to get in and pass. It actually like, I think so like help in this game is a little bit different than D&D. So I believe it gives you a +1 circumstance bonus, and because of your disguise, I set the DC to 10. So you just meet the DC to pass for one of the shroud and go into this crowd.
Due to Drunken Dano's help.
Due to the help. Due to
Yeah.
I
Good.
don't even want to come to your party anyway. Okay? Hey, step off, boy. And I wobble away, sort of into the street, and then out.
And then
curb. Yeah.
Luca's probably able to just get through, right?
Yeah, they would let Luca through if you went through.
Hello, shake hands, sign some things, you know. Obviously, my face is not as noticeable as the voice is. And then the voice is not exactly what it is when it's on the radio, but people still notice me. I can't help it.
Yep. Yeah, so you can go through. People are kind of like reaching out just to like get a touch of your coat, and some of the shroud are helping like keep them back from like messing with
I still make it a point to the people who like have been pushed back by security to still touch the hands and make sure to get as many people as I possibly can.
Yep. You see, as you're going through, there's like kind of a young man who's reaching out to you, and like he's trying to get your attention. Like he's like, Mr. Liriano, I need your help.
I'm kind of just here to touch hands, so I pretend to not notice him at first.
Yeah, he kind of gives up as he's reaching for you if you don't turn to acknowledge him.
Which side is he on? Is he waiting to get through, or is he party?
I'm like, all right, what?
He says he's still like, there's a crowd of people, so he's like trying to yell over them. He's just like, my sister, she's gone missing. I haven't seen her in days.
This sounds like you're the setup to be the bad guy. That's all I'm saying.
My guys.
All we know is the bad guy can only be someone we know. But all right. Sounds like it's a mission we're on from God. No, so I'll make my way to the gentleman who seems so desperate for my attention. It seems like everybody else is kind of like stopping paying attention to me at this point too. So I'm like, all right, well, this guy obviously wants my attention. So.
Is he still waiting to get through the crowd, or is he on the other side?
He's through the shroud, but yeah, there's still crowded of people. And the guy, he says, my name's Larry, and my sister Pam has I haven't seen her in days. He like reaches into his pocket and just like gives you a picture, and it's just like a young woman with brown hair.
I can keep this?
Yeah, if you see her, or if you get the word out.
I put it in my pocket.
Thank you.
I have a picture of Pam now.
Yep, he says thank you.
That's your inventory.
I'm hoping it wasn't your only picture, Larry. I mean,
I have other pictures.
It feels like this is like a trading card of Pam, and you just gave it to me. I'm keeping this.
So you have the picture of her, and he just kind of just like, anything you could do just to get the word out. I've been looking for her. We're very worried. And he just kind of like, it's like, thank you, and he kind of like backs away.
Do we know where the last place was he saw her? Like, does she work?
Yeah. Exactly. Larry, let me know. I mean, if I'm going this far, if I'm going to actually do something about this, give me some information, bruh.
The last place we saw her, she works at the school.
Which school? There's elementary schools, there's middle schools, and high schools. Larry?
All of Mistmore just has the one school.
Ah, that's right. I forgot that when I came in. Mistmore, the school of Mistmore.
Mistmore School.
School of Hard Knocks.
I wouldn't say I'm missing it.
I could stand to miss it more. Missed it.
Go to school.
We all met in high school. Nah, some of us did. All right, so Pam works for the school of Mistmore School.
That she left for work, and she hasn't come home.
Does she walk to school, Larry, or does she drive to school?
She walks to school.
Okay, good to know. Where do you live, Larry, or where does she live?
She's in we live in South Daisy Town. Right near the school, not very far. So that's why she walks. It's not very far.
Sounds like the perfect setup.
Oh, I see the school on the map.
Larry, I will take this very much into consideration, and we will get to the bottom of it.
Thank you. I'm very worried about her. anything you can do. Just I know that you're the voice here, so.
I sign the picture of his sister and I give it back to him.
He's like, oh, this was for your reference, but if I don't know how good of a
Now it's going to be worth some money.
He's like, I insist you keep the picture so you know what my sister looks like.
I just tear it up as he gives it back to me. I'm like, all right, if you don't want it.
He's mildly devastated.
Also,
I'm
photographic
coming by
memory.
with a broom that I saw, and I
Larry,
see
photographic memory. I remember what Pam looks like. No worries.
I'm gonna come by with like a broom and sweep up the pieces and not say anything, but then I'm gonna cast prestidigitation.
That was very hard to rip. It was a Polaroid. Have you ever ripped a Polaroid before? Very hard to rip. Do you know how much work I just had to do to rip that fucking Polaroid?
I'm not gonna cast it right there. I'm just gonna put the pieces in my pocket with plans to do it
Probably a
later.
good idea not to cast magic.
Yeah, you couldn't do
Yeah.
it in public.
That's magic right then.
Um,
I'm a public figure. I don't care about Polaroids.
Okay, the guy, Larry, walks away back into the crowd. Yeah, what are the...
I feel so bad acting like an asshole to Larry.
Well, are the rest of you doing anything else?
Well,
Yeah, let's keep joining our
with my-
party, Nick.
me getting through, does my nat 20 still count? Am I noticing anything else besides that they're building a gallows?
Not quite yet, but you are... So what were you doing in there exactly? I mean, you said you were
I just
sleeping.
got in and I'm just pretending to look busy and like eavesdrop to see if I can't figure out.
Yeah, so
More.
yeah, the crowd doesn't know what's going on. I mean, you could go talk to or try to listen to other members of the Shroud if you get up near the gallows.
Yes.
Okay.
The rest of us aren't in past the shroud, correct? We're all still.
You're still
up on the
outside
outskirts.
the square, so
I don't think we all need to get in. We're all in the same area and we're all gonna leave in a minute anyway.
I guess us three, we can go scope out the right alley. Yeah? You
I
coming,
think it's a
Dace?
good idea.
Dace?
It's Drace.
Grace.
Yeah, you know, it's the
Grace.
accent.
Yes,
yes.
I'm coming.
So yeah, so Bessie, you continue to just kind of like eavesdrop. You're trying to figure out specifics of what's going on. Like you so far you've heard someone's getting hanged. That's what it looks like with your nat 20. Yeah, so you guys can. You're going to head towards an alley like that. You're going to direct this car into.
That sounds all right. Also, boys, I was thinking maybe we should have code names while we're out here. You know, so that way, if we say our names out loud, someone's not like, "Oh yeah, that guy, his name was Dano."
I'll be pigeon.
I'm thinking Mano.
What was yours?
Mano?
Mano?
Mano Dick Malley?
I like it.
Well, yeah, you know, we can talk about this more later. Let's see. We look around for a good alley there. You know, a little far away, so that way the guys down at the end of the street looking out won't see us, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, you can
Can I
definitely.
detect magic in the town square?
Yeah, you can try. Yeah.
I would like to detect magic in the area. I roll for that, right?
No, you don't have to roll for that. You don't detect anything within 30 feet of you, where you are.
And I'm like pretty close to I'm within 30 feet of the gallows that they're
Yeah.
building. And
Yeah, it's a regular gallows as far as you're concerned. Yeah, so you guys, I mean, you know the city pretty well, so you guys can easily find an alley, and kind of. So you're gonna block it off, or you're gonna cast Tanglevine, or what's the?
So my plan was that we'd set up a little roadblock with some cones or whatever from the bar, and then once we get them down that alleyway off the main thoroughfare, I can cast Tanglevine. And
That's where you get
crush 'em.
cones from, bars.
Well, I figured
Makeshift
if we didn't
cones.
have cones, we got
You know, there's
There's probably cones at town square trying to like blockade things. So still dressed, I'm just gonna pick some up and walk them out.
Walk out. You're
There you
just
go.
gonna walk
Like
out.
an
the front.
official sign. There you go. Like a road closure sign.
I mean, maybe not the front where everyone's trying to get in, just like kind of sneak past.
Okay,
There you
yeah,
go.
you can carry him out. I mean, the Shroud are a little confused as you walk out with these cones, but you have the uniform, so they're just like, okay.
Yeah, just act like you know what you're doing. They'll never ask questions.
Yeah, I'm not even saying anything. I'm going past and I'm like muttering about like
You knew what you knew.
how.
Know what you're doing.
Hey, fellas. Good day. It's a nice day, isn't it?
Yes, that and just being like, man, let me tell you, that boss, whew, he's a
There you
character.
go.
Like,
That
muttering
always
to
works.
myself about, like, I thought that it'd be a good idea to do this, but no, I gotta go move these cones down. And then, like, I'm saying that, like, as I'm walking away.
Gotcha.
Pretty convincing.
Cool. And you guys all meet up. You pick an alley.
Mm,
Oh, we pick an alley with a dumpster in it. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
love
always.
a dumpster.
Always.
I guess we're gonna just kind of. Are you gonna tell everyone that there was a girl missing?
You don't know that.
I was hanging out. I swept with the picture pieces.
I mean, right now, this guy shouted at me in the crowd about his girl missing. So
Well, you're still there, or have you left yet?
I am still there currently. Yeah, I haven't changed to an animal or anything of sorts yet. Kind of still waiting on instruction, something that could be a little more instrumental in helping.
Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna take some of the trash, and I'm gonna rub it on my face like I'm a predator,
Yeah,
like an alien predator, to be clear.
just in case there's heat sensitive.
You know, or like put like a little get a newspaper, make it into like a little hat, put it on there, cut some holes in it. You know, that's a disguise.
Oh,
It is a disguise.
Oh,
I can't argue
no,
my
I'm
point.
okay. Oh,
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
Ray, you want a disguise hat? I can make them real quick. I taught my kid brother how to do it.
Anyone want this?
I mean, if you want to make a small one for like, I'll probably be a rat when the time is needed. If you want to make like a rat-sized hat, I would definitely wear it.
I'll just make like 5 of them just in case if anybody wants one of these hats here. You
Absolutely.
know,
Yeah.
time. Do I have to roll to make little newspaper hats? Like a craft?
Dexterity
You can-
check.
You can do a crafting check if you like.
Craft.
One
You know,
craft
you're
hat,
not trained in
one
crafting.
for hat.
Can you make one for Boomer?
I got a 6.
But, I mean,
Oh my
the
God.
hats look like trash.
He just puts a piece of newspaper on top of
There
my
we
head.
go, we're out of the trash.
It's pretty much like like a newspaper that's just like
It's like, yeah, it's like where the crease is. Just
that's the head.
Yeah.
There you go. And remember, if anyone asks who we are, we say we're the newspaper boys, right?
the newsies.
hold on.
I don't know if I agree to this plan.
You have a better idea?
Yes, you can.
Maybe nothing is a better idea.
If you're gonna set up a trap, you can do that now.
Okay, so the idea is to detour the car down an alley, and we can trap them in that alley. Correct? That's what we've got so far?
I believe so.
And we get the prisoner and we rush back out.
So this is basically like that movie SWAT, where we're trying to kidnap the prisoner from the law of the land and free them.
Ooh, is there like a fire escape in the alley?
But that's up. How can you get away from going up?
Well, you
Do we
keep
have-
going up, obviously.
There's not a fire escape because these aren't very tall buildings. There are like.
Is there a
some-
ladder to heaven?
There are some like cut throughs and stuff like that to other.
I think we would have to get the prisoner and then escape through more alleys. I think that's the move.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, you know, in case there's anybody who prefers a ranged attack.
Well, I
Maybe
could possibly do a I could be a distraction while all that's happening. I could just be going on a very long diatribe of sorts because I am the voice of the town, and I could just catch everybody's attention with how annoying my voice is. Everybody, listen to me. Listen here. I mean, I could try to take control of the situation before it even happens, and then also sneak out like that. All the while, like if we are given a signal like, hey, this is all happening right now, I could be the person who's giving the distraction at the time that it's all happening.
All right, we are closing in on the time for that you expect this car to be coming down towards like the throughway on Broad Street.
So I will be making my way towards the front stage because that's where I belong, because I'm a star.
You're in town square still. Are you meeting them?
I'm still in the town square.
Okay. Gotcha. So they're going to try to. You guys are gonna distract this or detour this car down the alley.
Bessie, you still have oh, sorry. Hi, did I? So Bessie, you still got the
You just said my name again! Mano.
Well, I don't. You weren't here for the codename conversation, okay? So Bessie, you still got your uniform on there, yeah?
Yeah, I'm still wearing the uniform and I've got the cones that I took from the...
Alright, you wanna
setup.
okay with standing in the middle of the street, potentially being run over by cars and all such like?
Hey, you know, YOLO. It's like, I don't know.
Alright. You want to direct everyone else away, but then you want to put the paddy wagon into the alley.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming the street's already kind of blocked off to let the car come through.
That would make sense. If it's true.
I mean, what do you, sir?
You're asking if the street is blocked off to just let the police car through?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's open street. It's cars are coming and going.
All right, well, I'm going to, I guess, set some cones up, and then I'm just gonna start directing traffic.
I just want to make sure that my code name is Basement 9.
You're B9, Roger Dodger.
B9 works also B9 works.
So you're directing cars to go in other directions or to U-turn, find another route.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
I'll stand next to her with like my arms crossed, you know, just in case. And
No, because you're not a part of the shroud. You're just drunk
fine,
and
I hide in
standing
the
there.
alley. I hide in the alley.
The path forward, I feel like we should have it block. I guess the path towards town squares where the cones are going to be to kind of block it. And I'm going to say that there was like a
manhole collapse.
A car accident.
a
If it's
car
sewer,
accident
swamp,
or
gas swamp.
Yeah,
like a sinkhole or something.
light
Okay.
refracted off the
So you
satellite.
have this explanation. You can kind of tell people as like they're driving up and they're all pissed off at you, like throwing up their hands as you tell them they gotta go somewhere else. And so Drace, Junebug, Dano are all hiding in the alley. Luca, you're at like the gallows, like you're up by the front of what's going on.
I'm about to execute this bitch. Pretending to be ready to, like,
I mean,
yeah,
I
let
guess
me do
you're-
it.
I guess you're there to broadcast like what's happening or whatever.
Absolutely. Letting everybody know what the deal's going on. Well, also just keeping an eye on everything. And
Cool. So you're there. The paddy wagon comes up Broad Street towards the cones where Bessie is standing.
The car's coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna like put a hand up to get them to stop. I'm gonna direct them towards the alley.
A guy, like the driver, leans out the window, and it says,
Is it just the one vehicle, or is it like a caravan?
It's just one vehicle. It's just the one.
Okay.
And you can see there's someone driving. There's someone in the passenger seat. There's two other men in the back seat, and then in between them is you see a woman. Well, you can't see her hands. Her hands are down, but it looks like the prisoner is a woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he sees his head
out of the window.
Sorry.
What the fuck is going on?
What did I decide was gonna be the thing?
a sinkhole.
Aye, sir, there's a sinkhole down that way. It just kind of happened an hour ago, and we haven't filled it in.
Oh, God. All right.
I'm redirecting everyone in the opposite direction so you can get around. Zip zap zoom back onto the road. So just turn this way and you can go through. I'm sending everyone the opposite direction.
Zip zap zoom. You should probably say gods, by the way. Gods.
You need to make a deception check
I knew that was coming.
as he's looking down the road, trying to find any evidence of what's happening.
25.
Ooh,
He says,
20.
"All right. Well, how do I get to the town square?"
You're going to turn here, and then you're going to go down 2 blocks because the one's a one-way. You're going to go down 2 blocks and make that left, and then make a left 3 blocks from there, and then turn right back onto Main Street.
That.
That seems weird.
What? You turn right, then you turn left, you go down 3 blocks, and then you turn left again, and then you turn right onto Main Street.
All right. I'll find it. I'll turn here. Okay. So
Follow the detour signs.
All right. So
I didn't have a chance to set them up. I just had to make sure that you made your way this way to get to Town Square.
All right. So he
And like as other cars are like honking their horns, I'm just telling them to go the opposite direction or be like, "Why is it 5 o'clock yet?"
Nice.
All right, so yeah, they turn down the alley where Dre, Stano, and Junebug are hiding
Behind the dumpster. We're behind the dumpster.
behind the dumpster.
Once I'm kind of
Yeah, say it.
once I'm kind of out of
behind the dumpster.
eyeshot, I move the cones to block people from coming down the way we just went.
Okay, cool, good.
And then I start slanking my way to where the car went. And I direct traffic to keep on going. Like they can proceed through.
And I cast Tanglevine.
The old Tanglevine.
Okay.
Yo.
So you
Vine
cast
Tangler.
Tanglevine, and sorry, this is just like a makeshift graphic. But see, I don't have a paddy wagon or anything like that. You cast Tanglevine kind of like across the way, and it kind of like gets tangled up in like the front tires of the car, and like they obviously notice like the car like starts like not sounding right, and like the wheels are it's almost like somebody gets caught in the like one of the wheels, so like it's almost like
The
lopsided.
spokes.
So it's like turning weird on one side, And so like the guy stops the car and gets out, and I mean that's coming from you, right? So he knows that a vine just shot out from behind the dumpster, so they are going to let me add
Be
some
hostile.
people to the map here. So put it here. So
How'd you have an alleyway ready?
there are 4 guys that get out of this car. Shit.
4. Only
Oh,
4 of us. One for each of us.
Can I move you? There you go. 4 guys step out of the car. The woman still in the car. Let's add you and you and you and you. I don't have you all out. We're gonna pretend this wagon was a dumpster.
Huh.
You're over here.
But do you have like a car, or you said no, there's no car?
Nope, but I can get one real quick.
I'm not behind the dumpster.
I know.
Oh, you with me? You with me? Okay.
Oh man, this car's not gonna match the theme at all. How about a nice Ferrari?
Yes.
It's a very nice prison
Got ourselves a new
transport.
set of wheels.
I could do like a.
Also, like the smile on like Bessie looks terrifying in that thing.
Thanks.
Yep, I'm just gonna use this car because
It is slightly like the mask of the Purge, kind of, or what are those masks?
Reminds me of the Smile. Was that a movie?
That's
Right?
one of them, but there's one where people were with all white masks. And
V for
Oh,
Vendetta?
Or
Are you talking about the V for Vendetta mask?
the guy.
no, similar to that.
It Follows. No,
Mm,
they weren't smiling. They were just weird.
hold on, let me
That is
see.
your Facebook and it follows. Yeah.
Car. Yes, this matching the theme car. We are off the rails.
The Strangers.
Ooh.
Oh, that-
yeah. I remember that.
Oh yeah, with like the burlap bag.
Yep. Yep.
Here's the car.
Is the prisoner still inside, or
Prisoner's inside.
Well, yeah, I don't think
You
they
see-
take the prisoner out when the car breaks down.
I would hope not.
But we can hope, I guess.
They are immediately going to be hostile because of what happened, and they saw this vine. So you guys need to
Immediately hostile.
roll initiative, please.
There we go.
I assume not me.
Not you.
8.
Yeah, let me add initiative to this.
Um,
But I will describe things that are going on where you are, like
Sure.
between like turns and stuff.
Absolutely.
Because there is stuff.
I guess.
I got a 1.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
One's
add
good, right?
add perception.
Oh.
One's bad, right?
Not good.
Okay, so
Well, you have +5.
yeah, so 6, I guess. You got +5. You said you had 6.
Yeah,
6 + 5, 11.
11.
You're 11. I'm 6. Yeah.
Statutory.
Trace.
16.
Okay. Me.
a sneak.
That's cocked. Okay. All right. So just like recap of how encounters work. So you get 3 actions. Each of your abilities should tell you how many actions each thing takes. And moving is 1 action. So you could, if you want to move 3 times, you could move your full speed 3 times. It's up to you. We're just gonna kind of eyeball movement because the grid's really hard to see.
It's not like really blocking.
It's hard to see the grid. It's really, but you know, you're about the size of the squares.
The
I
composition's freaking
can
hard.
kind of see it. I can kind of see the grid.
Oops, sorry. There we go. All right, Drace is first to act in initiative.
Even before the bad guys?
Before the bad guys, you beat them.
Lucky you.
I'm bad.
You never do well in initiative.
I know. I'm usually the last to act. All right. Well, how far am I away from these guys? Definitely within 30 feet, right?
You're about 25, 30 feet.
Perfect. Let's just go right for an attack on the guy who's like closest, like the top left corner guy.
Okay.
Let's I want to shoot at him. Let's do a ooh, actually I can do this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do I take it back. Let's do the electric arc at the guy at the top, which like will leap from one to the other below it.
Well, it's a
They get the reflex saves, I believe.
that's a 30-foot range, right?
Yeah, you're not
Correct,
close
yeah.
enough.
You're not close enough for it to arc to other people because like you that 30 feet has to be within, like the arc includes that.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's just do a phase bolt then at the top left guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your spell attack.
Oh, that's not a good start, fellas. It may have been a 10.
A 10 is not gonna hit this guy. So you shoot a bolt. Or you shoot a bolt out and it just like hits the hood of the car next to him and just like pings off of it and flies off before it dissipates.
My bad, guys. I'm still warming up.
No, you're trying to disarm the car. That makes sense. Disable the car
I
and
wanted
take it
to
away.
test out the security of the car, make sure the prisoner was secure.
Yeah, is the battery dead in the car now? Like, did he do like a little?
Actually started the car.
Yeah, just all of a sudden.
You have 1 action left.
Yeah, let me just end my turn by like raising my shield then.
All right. So you cast shield? Yeah, you have a cantrip shield. Okay. So you cast shield.
Yeah, I have a
That is going to be
magical shield.
These guys are going to go now. Let's see, what do they want to do? Well,
Yeah, I
you just
angered
shot
all
this
of them
guy.
right before they move.
He's gonna beeline it for you. Stand right there. This guy is going to go in front of Dano. This guy's got to take 2 move actions. He's gonna come up in front of here. They haven't seen quite. Well, you're here. They see you. But you're dressed like Shroud, so they're gonna go this way. He's gonna move to about here. Okay. We can take some swings. He's got a billy club. He's gonna try to.
Good luck, sir.
Who's got a billy club anymore?
He's gonna.
Yeah, what a
he's gonna
loser.
thwack
Oh,
Drace
William.
with the billy club. That is a nat 1. Wow.
Oh, that's
You have a billy club, dickhead.
a shameful attempt, sir.
Fucking billy club.
He
More like a Willy
misses,
snake. Heyo.
and,
Yeah, got him.
That's bad.
He just catches it like.
And then he's just gonna try to swing on you again because he's gonna try to come back after he misses the first one with a backswing.
Nice try.
That was a natural 3.
Oh,
So
man.
he
I don't think
missed
that
both.
hits.
Is he drunk too?
Seems like it.
Don't test your limits here, man. We got so fucked up last night on Scott's rolls. I was rolling 18 and above for everything last night.
I think you mean Donnie.
You mean Donnie, yeah.
I mean Donnie.
Critting us every single thing.
DM.
Alright, he's gonna take a swing at Dano, and that is a 19 to hit Dano.
Ooh.
AC is 16, so I guess he's in there.
He's gonna do. But he rolled a 1 on the damage die, so he's gonna. Well, it's still gonna be 5 points of damage to you.
All right.
And he's gonna try one more time with the penalty. That is not gonna beat a 16. Okay.
You can't lose to people with Billy.
Oh, little love tap there, darling.
The guy in front of Juniper is gonna take a swing. He can only take one swing. I kid you not, I rolled another nat 1.
Get out of here.
These are the Felix
That's
dice.
insane.
Balls. My God.
Because these are Billy Club bandits, man.
That's
They can't hit-
insane.
The other guy from a distance is going. He has a dart gun. He's gonna shoot at Junebug, who did the magic. That is an 18 to hit, so that is gonna hit you.
No, not the darts.
And he's gonna roll this, and that is gonna do 3 damage to Junebug. And that's all they can. That's their full turn. That is it. So now we are on to Junebug.
Junebug.
All new bug.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yep.
I got cantrip, right? And it's called Timber. And it's where a dead tree just comes down and falls on whoever I say it falls down on.
It's alive until it's dead.
And so I would like to do that and possibly hit those 3 that are adjacent to each other. Is that possible?
That is possible.
I'd like to do that, please.
Yep, you certainly can.
That's
and that
great.
is that's not an attack roll. That's just an automatic hit. They do get a basic reflex save. So I will say, we'll do the other front.
Is it growing from the street side or from the dumpster side?
Dealer's choice.
My strategy was to get them to all come over to us and line them up like that.
Just like that.
I'm missing on purpose.
What kind of
You know,
save?
they're getting distracted by the news we got on our heads. You know, they're trying to read the headlines.
It is the newspapers.
Is dead and it just falls.
Like it could be like a telephone pole or something.
Yeah, like that.
That's a dead tree.
Basically, same thing.
Unless that's a tree. Or is that trash?
Good rolls. Okay, so the first two, the one in front of you and the one next to him saved. So they're gonna take half damage. But the last guy failed, so he's gonna take full damage. So you can roll your 2d4 to hurt these guys.
2d4.
D4. Come on, get those 4s.
I hate d4s.
Yeah,
So ignore that number. And
they're my least favorite die.
It's definitely my least favorite die. Not oh, they're the ones that poke you.
7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Not too shabby at all.
This one is
That's literally
2.
almost as good as you can get. Well, 2d4.
That takes full damage.
Yeah.
So it's half round
Really
up or
is.
half round down.
Um,
Down.
yeah. It's round round down. This is number 3, and this is number 1. Okay.
And did they happen to take a step back to avoid getting hit really hard with the tree? Hmm? No.
No, they just kind of dodged in place. Like they didn't have to move a full step.
Right. They just hit their toes.
Yeah,
Ow.
just whacked them on the toes and then decomposed. And that rhymed.
Whack him on the toes, then decompose.
Bessie, that's you.
I believe I'm going to slink up to the driver's side of the car and try and get inside the car.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mark.
Yeah, it's unlocked. You can get in the driver's seat if you want.
I want to do it really quietly so they don't know that I'm in the car.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have to make a stealth check.
See, you could have just got in.
Big mistake.
I would like to take back what I just said and just get in the car.
You're just gonna get in the car. Okay.
She like sets off the alarm, trying to be stealthy.
Wee.
He said the door was unlocked. I'm just going to open the door.
Open the door. You get in.
Well, I was going to get in the back seat with the prisoner. No, I'll get in the driver's seat.
Okay, you're in the driver's seat.
I'm going to put my arm around back and we're going to turn around. I'm going to talk to her. Is she gagged or anything?
She's gagged and her hands are cuffed. It's an old lady. She has like very gray, almost like bluish hair.
Okay.
Is she actually the supervillain of the whole story?
Probably.
Yeah.
You guys will never trust me.
There's
Roll
no
for
way he would do that
supervillain.
again, right?
We would never suspect it. First character.
Alright, she's an old lady with bluish hair.
Bluish
She's
gray
gagged.
hair. She's has like a wide brimmed like hat on and like is wearing like kind of bluish gray robes. But yeah, she's gagged and she's cuffed. Yeah, she can't move her hands. These aren't like normal handcuffs. They're like there's something about them that's weird.
Magical handcuffs?
Guess you tell if it's the same person that was in the picture that Luca tore up.
Would I have recognized that with the pieces that I picked up?
Yeah.
I think Pam was a young girl, wasn't she?
Pam was young girl with brown hair, or like dark hair. This is like an old lady.
Okay.
She uses magic.
Aegis.
Master.
I can give you a picture of her. Bam! This is what she looks like.
Pam or the old lady?
This is
Said bam.
This is the old lady.
Okay, sorry.
It's
hasn't
funny
loaded
because I
yet.
can see a picture of an old lady.
I can't see it yet.
It hasn't popped up. It was getting up there and getting in the car. One action.
Getting up there and in the car was 2 actions.
I'm going to drive into the men.
Oh, there she is.
She's
Isn't the
looking
car
good.
not working?
Oh, there she is right there.
You want to start the car and then you can get as far as like starting the car this turn.
They didn't leave the car running?
No.
Didn't we disable the car?
Alright.
Yeah, the tires are fucked up and you could try to drive it like a little bit, but
Instead of doing that, everything is 2 actions. I'm going to message the prisoner
okay.
and say, we're going to try and get you out of here. You're safe with us.
Nice.
And she can respond, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because she's gagged. But magic gagged is not.
I think that was.
Well,
is it?
if
Is
you're
it the
being-
same?
If you're being
In that-
communicated with telepathically,
It's
Fair.
not
Yeah.
message. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I mean, you're right. next to
yeah,
her.
let it go.
You can
Calm
let it
down,
go to
Elsa.
her.
Let it go.
Oh, because I'm mouthing the words and she's right there,
Yeah,
so I could just say it to her. I don't need to message her.
you don't need to. She kind of gives you
I
like a half
didn't-
nod,
Her ears aren't.
Well, I'm letting by messaging her, she knows that I can do magic.
I see. Okay.
That's the point.
So if she thinks, because I'm still disguised as the
You
Shroud.
still look like Shroud, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was playing all along.
As the other members of the Shroud turn around, like, because they did you do a stealth check? No. Did you do a stealth check? Did you give me that roll?
I didn't give you the roll.
Okay, so then they definitely noticed you get in the car, and they turn around and are like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm protecting the prisoner. You guys just left her here.
Protecting the prisoner?
I'm not protecting. I'm guarding the prisoner. You just left her here. I heard a noise and I came following
It's
you.
an old lady. She's cuffed. She's gagged.
Do I need to come out and fight with you?
I mean, that would be helpful. You're on our side, aren't you?
I was just trying to keep an eye on the prisoner to make sure she didn't get away, but I'll come out there.
They're all turned to look at her now, right?
Yep.
But I can't because I'm out of actions.
They all turn to look at her.
Okay, so that's Dano's go.
All right, I'm gonna punch them all in the back of the head because they like turn. I'm gonna punch 3 times.
Three times.
One for each of them. Punch, punch, punch. I think they're like right there, right? Is that fair enough?
Yeah, so just so you know, so like there's like with doing multiple attacks, there's a multiple attack penalty. So if you look at your like stat sheet, it becomes harder to hit, with each swing. But I mean, you could still do it. It's just
+7, +3, -1.
yeah.
I
So
think that's right.
so it would, the likelihood just goes down a little bit.
Okay.
But you can still do it. I mean,
Yeah, I'll do one to the one right in front of me.
Yep.
Do left-handed to the one to my right, and then do another big hook across to the other one on my left. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. First one.
when we say your left, because you're facing. All right, I'm looking. The one in front of you, and then the one in front of.
One in front of me, then the one in front of Dace, and then
Drace.
the one in front of Juniper.
Okay,
One,
gotcha.
two,
Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead and make the rolls.
All right, one in front of me is a 26 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
One in front of Dace is a
Trace.
Sorry, I'm sorry. 11 to hit.
Keep my name right.
That is not going to do it.
Okay, and then the one in front of Juniper is a 17 to hit.
17 is not enough to hit.
Oof.
Ooh, golly. Okay, well, we know something important here. All right, so I guess I got the first one.
Yes. You can do damage.
Damage.
That's good though.
5
One
damage.
is good.
5 damage, a nice little punch in the back of the head.
5
Boom.
damage? Okay.
And a couple of wild swings. Boom. Ah.
Yep. Back of the head. Fucks him up. You know what? They were facing the other way, right? So
Take a little.
on the 17, that one I will allow it to hit, which is the third guy, the one in front of Juniper,
Cool.
Nice.
That one's
because they were facing the
6
other way.
damage.
6 damage?
So Juniper 6 damage. Mine was 5 damage. And then I whiffed in front of you, Drace. I'm sorry, buddy. You'll be getting your kiss later.
I can't wait.
Okay, so let's like flash back to the town square for a second, where Luca is. I'll put this up here. Bam. This is the town square. Luca is. I gotta move you up. Hold on. You're getting up close to these gallows here in the square. There's a big crowd of people. You see coming in like from a different entrance into the town square and coming up onto the gallows are 2 men. this guy.
And that guy.
And this guy. All right, so these two guys come up onto the gallows. There's also like a couple other like shroud guys around
Sure.
as well. The guy on the left, clean shaven guy, he's kind of puts his hands up to the crowd. He's like, settle down. We'll be getting started in just a few minutes. And he sees you and he's like, who are you? What are you doing here?
Me? I excuse me? Like, you're talking to me?
Yes, sir. You're the only one standing here. I'm talking to you.
You don't know who I am? I don't know who you are.
Am I supposed to know who you are?
I mean, not necessarily, but why are you asking me? Who are you? I'll answer who I am if you answer who you are.
You have no business here with the Mercolan government.
Sir, I am Lucas Law. It is literally me, the voice of the town. I am here to report on what happens and things like this. I don't know what you expect me to do, but I'm here for a reason. What are you here to do?
He kind of leans over to the guy with the black mask and is like,
Let me guess. He's here to kill somebody. What are you here to do?
Sir, I will not be disrespected in this manner.
Disrespected? No, who respected you in the first place? It takes respect to be disrespected.
He says, well, I'll give you at least my name. My name is Barrister Allen.
All right, Barrister Allen, I will make sure that the authorities hear about you. Barrister Allen. How do you spell
I
that?
am
Barrister?
the authorities.
Barrister Allen. How do you spell that?
Allen.
No, Barrister.
B-A-R-R.
Obviously, that's how you spell Allen.
I didn't know if you thought it was maybe A-L-A-N.
I thought that was maybe the case, but Barrister is what I was really worried about.
Barrister.
Great, 2 R's.
2 R's.
Gotcha. Yes. I'll be making a note about that. It's literally already... A note has been made. It's already happened.
It has been noted.
It's been noted. As of note. Okay, keep going about your day, Barrister Allen. I will be here. I mean, unless you have somebody to take me away.
No, you can stand with the crowd, and
As I will. That's what I've been doing.
you're just a little too close for comfort. That's my only concern.
1 step back, 2 steps back, 3
2.
steps back.
2 sounds good.
I'll take 1. How about that?
All right, 1. Just,
Nice.
But you're on
I
thin
love
ice.
to appease the people. Thank you so much, Sir Barrister Allen. You're doing your job so well.
He doesn't have time for your antics, and he's just trying to.
I noticed that he doesn't
have.
have time for my antics, and I say, Sir Barrister Allen! Are you the Flash, Barrister Allen? Your name sounds very much like the Flash, Barry Allen. It's fine.
He's continuing to try to settle the crowd. He's like, we will be starting shortly.
No one cares. Come on, guys. No one cares. No one cares. Barrister Allen, your antics don't work here.
For this crowd
Sir,
as the newscaster.
I recommend you taking that other step back.
I take 1 step back.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll leave it at that for now. So you see these 2 guys on the stage, on the gallows. So let's go back to the combat. So Drace, it is your act.
Yeah, it is. All right. So now this time they're close enough to each other to where I can try the electric arc.
Yep. You could. How many can you hit? 3, or like, can you hit anything?
2,
you want?
1 or 2.
Oh, 1
It's
or
1 or
2.
2.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can hit 1. Yeah. Go for it.
So I'll try. Will they get I think these are reflex saves for them.
Oh yeah, that's not an attack roll. Okay.
Yep.
So which two are you aiming for?
Who's taking the damage? The one he just punched was right in front of him.
The one in front of him. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Oh, sorry,
they've all taken
Dano.
damage. All three of these guys have taken damage.
Which
You'll
one
know
did
that.
Dano just hit with the punch?
The one in front of him, and
the
then the one in front of Juniper. The one in front of
Okay.
Junebug has taken 2 hits.
Yeah, let's aim for the one in front of Dano and the one in front of Junebug.
Okay, yeah. So they'll make saves. So green will be the left one. What is it? It's a reflex save, right?
Yes, basic reflex save.
So and your spell DC is that. So the one in front of Dano failed. The one in front of Juniper succeeded.
Okay.
So he's gonna take half damage. So you can deal the damage.
2d4. Ooh. 7.
7 damage. So it's gonna take 3. The guy in front of Junebug is not looking great. Wait, which one did I say succeeded?
You said the first one failed and
Oh.
the second one succeeded.
Okay, sorry. So this one failed. Okay, so the guy in front of
The Dano
is
one
not
took
looking
7.
great. But it's now their turn to act. And they are right in front of you.
I also raised my shield as my last
Okay,
action.
you raise your shield. Okay, and this guy in the back is gonna come around to see what the fuck Bessie is doing.
Oh, Bessie.
Yes.
He is going to open. Is the car door closed or open?
I hadn't shut it. I had just opened it
All
and
right.
gotten in.
Yeah, so he's gonna try to pull you out of the car. Do you resist him or do you let him pull you out?
I will let him pull me out of the car.
Okay, so he pulls you out, and
Does he say anything to me?
He just says, "Get in the fray."
I was out of action, sir. I don't know. You gotta get with the DM about that.
Okay, so that's gonna be his turn. This guy in front of Drace is gonna take another swing.
Good luck with your Billy Club.
His old Billy Club. That is going to be a 24 to hit you. That's a crit.
No, because I get +1 for my
You
shield.
get +1, so it's not a crit. Lucky you.
Nice try, Billy boy.
He's gonna hit you for 3 + 4, 7 damage.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna reduce that by 5. I'll use my
Okay.
shield
So
action.
use your shield to make it 2. He's
I
gonna
can't use that again.
He's gonna continue to swing on you. That
Bruce.
is a fucking nat 1. Okay, I'm retiring this die.
Wow.
I think it's a good dice.
One more.
That's a great thing.
That is an 18. So it's actually 17 because it's -1. So that is also gonna hit you
Jesus.
for 7 more points of damage.
Why is it so much damage? God.
We got you, buddy.
So you have taken that. So what do you?
I think I raised my shield right now.
The next guy's gonna take a little swing at Dano.
Heyo.
He's gonna pull out a different weapon though. It's very similar to a billy club, but it's a sap. It's just like a little thing I had to Google.
It's an asp, not a sap.
No, sap. It's a sap.
What is that?
Oh, I thought you said sack.
No, it's
Like
a
a
little
sack of
It's a
oranges.
sap. It's like a little chode weapon looking thing.
Okay.
Dude.
What's an asp then? An asp is like a
Snake.
An asp is a snake.
When I think look up asp weapon.
Oh, that's also
It's
that's like the extendable one.
It's an extendable one.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, a sap is just like a little chubby.
All right.
Leather. And
Yeah.
wood
So it's
sort
just
of-
a little leather club.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, an asp is like a police baton, like that. Like
Yeah. It's
extended-
basically a billy club. That's what I was thinking. You can do the noise.
That is an 11 hits,
extends.
that's gonna miss, and he's gonna swing one more time. That's 14. It's not enough to hit you either. Okay, so he missed both. And then this guy is gonna take some swings
This
on
fucking guy.
Junebug.
Fucking guy.
You all really just hid behind a dumpster
That
to do
also
this,
missed.
by the way.
That's gonna
Genius.
It's a good dumpster.
21 to hit
Great idea.
Junebug, and that is gonna do 9 points of damage to Juniper.
Oof.
That is the Shroud's turn. It is now your turn to act. Junebug,
Yeah, I was just.
addiction.
Yeah, hold on. How many actions would using a potion be?
You got one to pull it out and then one to drink it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. Mm,
We all start with a potion.
okay.
Nope.
I'm gonna move.
You're not.
I'm gonna jump in the dumpster.
You gonna jump in the dumpster? Okay. And like kind of hide.
That's a good move. I think that's a good move. Keep yourself alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the dumpster and it's gonna be my shield. And then I would like to do a potion maybe. Or should I do another timber?
Mm,
Oh, timber would be a good idea.
Yeah.
You hit
There's
him.
no-
You hit them all.
Okay,
all
so then
still
I'll do a
alive.
timber from the dumpster for y'all.
Dumpster timber.
Dumpster timber.
That's a basic
Hippo.
reflex. Green, blue, yellow. We'll do. You're gonna hit these three guys, right?
but that.
This will be the first guy. That is a fail. Second guy, nat 2. And third guy, nat 20. Okay, so you hit the first two. So the one that was in front of you, the one in front of Dano, you hit both of them. They're gonna take full damage. The third guy dodges it completely and doesn't get hit by it.
Wasn't that the first guy that dodged it too?
No, he took full damage the first time.
So is that 2d4 again?
Yep.
Okay. 1 plus 1, 2.
2 damage.
Oof. All right.
The D4 sucks.
Yeah, someone's like plant fell out of their window.
Just like sunk.
It's slightly hurt. Very slightly inconvenient.
Yeah, they're all looking kind of hurt, except for the guy next to Bessie, who hasn't taken any hits yet. Bessie, it is your go. You're next to.
He said, "Get in the fray,"
Yeah.
and like all this is all happening simultaneously. So he pulls me out and says, "Get in the fray," and I say, "Don't mind if I do," and I cast needle darts on him, and needle darts just like expel from my fingertips.
Gotcha. Okay. You can roll.
I don't know my class from this because
Roll 4.
That's a nat 1.
get the fuck out of here.
Can I use a hero point to reroll?
Yeah.
Yes. You can't.
Okay, that's an 18.
Oh,
An 18.
I was so tempted to be like, that was cocked, I need to re-roll it, but it was a nat 1. And then this one's an 18. Okay.
Natural 18 or 18 total?
Oh, it's a natural 18
Okay.
plus 7, so 25.
Okay, that's a hit. It's not a crit, but.
Is it a... It's not a crit.
that's fun.
Okay. That'll be 3d4. Uh, so that's a 4 plus 1 persistent bleed.
You didn't crit. You got to crit to get the
Oh,
bleed.
I'm sorry. It's double damage and plus 1 persistent bleed on a crit. Okay. So then just 4.
4 damage. Okay. 4. From 3d4.
I got a 2, a 1, and a 1. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So you turn around as this guy gets you out of the car, and it's kind of like half shoves you towards the fight, and then you turn around and shoot needles at him. And
Yeah.
do you drop the facade or do you keep it?
I mean, I just did magic in front of him.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's dropped now, right?
Hmm.
You saw me do it?
You have the disguise though. Like you can keep the disguise or you can remove
I'm
it.
gonna keep the disguise on just in case like someone gets away, but I'm going to also whip him.
You can hit him with your whip.
With him good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, that is a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay.
Yeah, so you turn around, you shoot needles into him, and then try to hit him with your whip, and it kind of like just goes past his shoulder a bit, as he's very confused. That is gonna be Dano.
Heyo. Hello, boys. I'm gonna give. If I rage, is that an action, or is it like innate in me, so it doesn't take an action to rage?
It's an action.
It is an action.
Okay, fair enough. In that case, I'll do it. I rage. I say,
Go to rage.
you best not be hitting girls, boys. And I get real angry, and so I'll rage. Bada bing. 2 additional damage. Can't concentrate, and just extra damage. Okay, cool. So that means I still got 2 hits to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and punch the guy in front of me, and then also punch the guy that was in front of Juniper.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
Punches.
Blam. First is a natural 20, 27 total.
Oh shit! That's definitely crit. So
Okay. And second one to hit is 19.
a 19
hit.
also hits. So you can go ahead and roll damage for the
So critical
for the crit
damage on
first.
the-
Yep. So you can either roll double the dice, or you can just do the math and then double it. It's up to you.
I got the thingy do. So I just clicked critical.
Okay.
and so
Cool.
I'm assuming that's right. So it's 12 plus the 2 from raging, so it's 14 damage.
Okay, great. He goes down. The guy that you just like destroy this guy with your
Nice.
rage.
And then the second one, 8 plus 2, because I'm raging, so 10 damage to the other one.
So with 2 mighty swipes, both of these guys go down. As your body fills with rage, like the steam almost is coming off of you. Yeah, so you took two of them down. Let's check in at
There we
Town
go.
Square.
Nice.
Nice hack, Dano.
Oof.
Well, you still got the guy in front of you, Drace. You gonna hit him, or?
I'm gonna try, sir. I'm gonna try.
This guy comes over and kind of like whispers to Barrister Allen. And Barrister Allen turns back to him. It's like, I know they should be here by now. I don't know what's going on. He's getting flustered. Luca, are you gonna do anything in this situation?
Heard a road.
So,
Sinkholes.
Barrister Allen is the clean cut guy,
Yes.
and he's questioning why I'm there.
He just doesn't know why you're so close to, like, right up front. It seems like you're making a show of being there.
Oof.
Yeah, he's
I
smart.
mean, I feel like I should start questioning them. Like, well, we're all here. Why aren't you guys? Why is the thing not happening yet? We're all here. What time is it?
Yeah, we're at, it's like 6 o'clock.
And
6:05.
6. What time was it supposed to happen? Remind me.
6, yeah, we said 6 earlier.
Yeah, so it's already. I mean, we're here. What are you waiting on, man? Like, I want to put more pressure on him. Like, he's the person who knows what's going on, even though we know he doesn't know what's going on.
He comes to the front of the gallows to you, and he says, "We are waiting prisoner transport. They're supposed to be here by now, and I don't know what the holdup is."
Can I do a perception check on this guy, Barrister Allen?
Sure.
Like, what's his disposition and, like,
Yep.
maybe physique?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
Sure. I assume that's a D20 that I'm supposed to roll.
Yeah.
Plus my what?
Perception? Is that what you're doing?
17 plus 7, 24.
Okay, so this guy, he's very fancily dressed. It doesn't have a lot of muscle to him. He seems like a pretty frail guy. Frail guy with a loud voice. He's sweating a bit in this moment.
So he doesn't have much confidence. I feel like he's kind of just pretending. So what I will do is pull him off the stage and be like, "Look."
You pull him off the stage?
Or maybe closer to me, like as he's listening to what I was trying to say. Maybe not off the stage.
As you do that,
Maybe closer to me. Maybe the stage isn't 5 feet tall so much as 2 feet tall.
as you do that,
And he's
the other guy steps towards you, and he pulls a rifle off of his back and points it at you, if you're physically grabbing Barrister Allen, and he says, "I wouldn't recommend you do that."
I mean, too late. I already did. But that shotgun.
Everyone.
Okay. I mean, nothing's that serious, is it?
I'll give you 3 seconds to let go.
Well, that's like another full round of combat.
One.
I'm holding on.
2. You're gonna hold on to him through 3?
Is there a 2.5?
No.
You're gonna become the
Then I
person
let
that
go.
gets hung on the freaking gallows.
I let go by 2.5.
You let go, and Barrister Allen kind of falls back onto his ass, and
I did also
backs-
push a little
he
bit.
backs away, scared, he's not there for physical violence.
Look, I'm also not here for physical violence. It's nothing that I ever intended. I just want what is expected. What's happening here, Barrister Allen?
He takes a handkerchief
Barrister
out, wipes
Salvi?
his sweat. He says, "You'll see soon enough. I recommend you don't get on Commander Corbin's bad side. He's
I'm not trying to. I'm fine with being on your bad side, Commander Corbin. We're cool.
me and Commander Corbin on the same side.
Commander Corbin, we're cool. You and I, Barrister, Not cool.
Corbin says, Alan is kind of a prick. And he, yeah, but so they go back. He puts the rifle back on his shoulder. In the meantime, we'll go back to the combat, but I'll just say that, like, Freddy has been near the town square this time, like, kind of trying to gather. He snuck in to the crowd, and he's trying to also figure out what's going on, see if anybody there has any information on what is going on. But you guys have not heard from him. It is now Drace's go.
Alrighty. Well, let's see if we can take down this last guy right in front of me.
Last guy, you wish.
Well, the guy in front of me.
Go.
I'm gonna try to do the phase bolt on this guy,
Okay.
which they don't have any kind of AC bonus, do they?
No.
Okay.
No bonus.
It
AC.
gets reduced by 2 if they did.
You can roll that attack.
21.
21 hits.
Ew.
There we go.
There's no
3d4.
save. There's no save on this one.
3d4. Cha-cha-cha.
Ooh.
What a man.
Let's get this guy right.
Oh, here we go.
It's number 2.
10 damage.
10.
Woo.
As you shoot a bolt out of magical energy, it literally, you shoot it right through him and a hole goes on his back, and he just falls over dead. This guy's dead.
Just dead. Just falls over dead.
I had something.
It is this last member of the Shroud's turn. I'm sorry about the music, by the way. I didn't change it to any type of battle music. It's just like the jazzy piano been going this whole time.
You keep robbing me of my my last actions, sir.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Although, like, I can't raise a shield because I already did, so I don't know if I can do
Stop
anything.
raising a shield. Just kill everybody.
I can't raise a shield now. I used it.
Also, there's no
Okay.
one near you.
The only thing I can do is move, I guess, is my only other action I can take.
Yeah.
Do we want to, like, try to...
Yeah, box that guy in case he starts to run away or something.
Yeah. And let me move as far as I can on, like, to, like, the other side of the car from the opposite of them.
It'll put you about right here in front on the other side.
Yeah,
of the
on,
car.
like the other, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on the other side of the car.
Okay, cool. It's now the Shroud's turn, as he's gonna take his trusty Billy Club. Try to wallop this fake Shroud member.
Yes.
I thought you were with us.
Let me ask you a question.
That is a 14 to hit. No, sorry.
Does not.
Yeah, I also did the wrong sheet.
Does not hit.
He's gonna come back with a back swing, and that's a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
That is gonna be 8 damage to you.
Where does he hit me exactly?
In the
loins.
In the face. He comes back and hits you in the face.
Ooh, doggy.
The loins.
I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck! In the fucking face!
The moneymaker. He's gonna go for another one, just because he's here.
Shit.
You said it was 8?
Also to the face?
He's gonna come back through with a third swing, which is another 17 to hit.
Jeez.
And that's gonna do 5 damage to you.
You're gonna look like the Joker.
That's it. That is now Junebug's turn. You are in the.
So it was 8 and then 3?
8 and then 5.
8 and then 5?
Yes.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna. So guidance. Can I cast guidance for Bessie's next attack as an action, or can I only do guidance for me?
No, you can grant it to somebody else.
Okay.
Someone with
I'd like to grant
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
next-
25, I think.
next attack guidance, and I'd also like to pull out a potion and take it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and yeah, you can roll a d8 for your potion.
Pretty sure most of my spells are 2 actions. The only thing that is not 2 actions is
I got an 8.
Nice.
So
The perfect potion. All right, so Bessie, that's you. You have guidance for your next attack, which means you get +1. I mean, you could choose which one you do it for, I guess.
what?
You could choose which roll you use it for. The +1.
I'm going to I guess I'll do needle darts again.
Okay,
Needle darts.
go ahead.
Okay, that one is cocked between a 13 and a 5.
Then if it's
I could take a picture. Oh, that will be a 10. I rolled a 3.
That is not enough to hit. As you
Fucking
fling
hell.
more needles at him and they fly past him.
I can't. I'm gonna whip him again.
Okay.
okay.
I'm actually gonna back up.
You're gonna move away from him?
Yeah.
Like how far? Like where are you going?
Like 15 feet,
To the left?
just straight ahead.
Okay.
Or no, I guess.
Oh my goodness.
What's his range with his club? I'm assuming like if I go 15 feet, I'm out of range. Or is 10 feet out of range?
How far does
It's
Billy
It's a
reach?
little club. He has to be next to you to hit you with it.
I mean, like 2 spaces away. I don't want to be so far out of the way that I can't reach him if he tries to run, but like, I want him to at least use up an action to attack me again before I just go down.
Okay. Dano, that's you.
All right. I'm gonna say some things out loud, and you tell me if they work.
Okay.
Well, I guess. So my plan was, you use a stride to move towards the guy, and then use sudden charge, which is you use 2 strides, and then if they're within melee range at the end of that, then you can hit them.
Yeah. That's
You
fine.
should be able to get there with sudden
I
charge.
think you can.
Like just 2 strides will get me there, and then I also get to hit again, or just like use up all my movement and then send sudden charge gives me a hit. Then I
No,
can
you
just have that.
sudden charge will just like it will get you there and then you can take your hit.
Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna be I'm gonna run at him, but still, and I'm gonna like slide across the hood of the car and sort of like
Okay.
fucking kick him in the side. You know, that'll be like that first initial sudden charge hit, bam, and then also come back with a nice little uppercut or something. Hit that little glass jaw. So
Gotcha. So
So I guess
sweet
that'll
slide
be-
across the car hood, and then yeah,
Starsky and Hutch style.
go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Okay. First roll is a 26,
That is a hit.
and second roll is a 14.
14 is not enough to hit.
Fair enough.
Shame.
So I'll do a damage. That's 8 damage. With with my initial, that was with my sidekick jumping across the car. Boo boo. And
you
then
added your rage, right? Or no?
oh no, I didn't add rage. So +2, so 10.
So
10 for 10.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of kick him, but with the momentum of the kick, it causes you to miss your second swing, just because it like kind of pushed him a little bit as you swing for him. He's not looking great. Drace, it's back to you. Oh, let's go back to the town square. See what Bear selling.
Do we want to try and get some information out of this guy? Or
Hey, these are all non-lethal attacks, you know? I'm just punching them.
Just punt.
He's
That's
going
the other
to
two
sleep.
guys. They're just sleeping.
Potentially.
Commander Corbin whispers something to Bear Stallion again, and then steps down from the gallows. He's walking off. He pulls a grappling hook out of his side, shoots it onto the roof of the building, and runs off into the city and disappears. So he's gone.
Who did that?
Commander Corbin.
Commander Corbin.
Oh, Corbin. Okay.
Bear Stallion is sweating quite a lot. And isn't sure what to do. He kind of like is pacing back and forth on the gallows, like kind of yelling at the shroud that are still there. Like, what the hell is going on? They should be here by now. Corbin's going to go look and see if he can figure out what's going on.
I would like to. So he's probably looking all around up on the stage,
Yep.
a little higher than me. I had already made a point that I was there, but either way, I noticed the guy was going. He's gone. He kind of did a little Spider-Man thing and
Yep.
zip zoop. He was gone. I want to turn into like a cat, like pretty, just
Like right in front
right in
of
front of the
everybody?
stage?
No, well, I mean, like it. I would like to notice that everybody's not looking at a certain point and kind of duck under the stage and turn into like a cat of sorts, if
Okay.
that's possible.
So you're gonna go under the stage, turn to a cat.
Yeah, like because usually there's a stage and then some
There's a drop. It's
things
like a
that
little
hang
drop.
underneath the stage. Like yeah,
I don't have a cat token for you, but that's fine. You can do that.
I have a fox token.
The giant one.
So I mean, is there anything? Can I turn into a taper or a
Probably not an animal. It's like not in
an ocelot?
Any
Of
pest form
sorts.
animal you can turn into, yeah.
I know, pest forms, damn it. Well, I mean, I guess rat. Rat would really be the easiest because it's very unnoticeable. I just wanted to do something other than rat, but rat is the easiest thing to do.
Okay. So you turn into a rat.
It's his natural form.
I'd like to turn to a rat
Yeah.
and then maybe follow or try to follow wherever. What's his face just went off to do?
He's fucking gone.
He's gone.
Yeah, he moved very fast.
So gone.
Yeah.
Did he go north
Don't
or
you
south?
kind of know where we're gonna be?
He went east and but you can assume he's heading to figure out what happened to the car.
All right. Well, instead, I'll try to find my way back to my peoples. Maybe in the alleyway that they're all in.
All right, so you're gonna. Okay. That is gonna take you a little while to do that. But that's fine.
Yep.
So you start to leave the town square. As you do, Freddy pops up next to you, and he's like, and he just asks you like, let me remember Freddy's voice. Did you find anything out? Do you know what's going on? Who they're after? Who those people were?
Did he turn into a rat?
Squeak, squeak, squeakum, squeak.
Squeak,
Oh, you're still a rat.
squeak,
You're still a
squeaking,
rat, sorry.
squeaking. Basically, squeak, but also, like, bro, no, I was trying to just stall for time. That's what I was trying to do. Just stall. I was stalling.
All right, perhaps we should head back to the others to make sure they're okay.
Yeah, pick me up, bro. I'm a fucking rat.
All right, and yeah, you guys run off.
He runs off with me.
With you.
Oh God! Thank God! That's so much quicker.
Yep, you guys start running, and so we're back to Drace.
Do we want to try to finish this guy off? Or what do we want to do?
We don't know that the other guy's coming, so we would either just try to save the prisoner. Or I guess we would just try to save the prisoner.
I'm thinking like we want to take this last guy out and then secure the prisoner.
That's a mansplaining way of just repeating what I just said. But yeah.
That's what I'm asking. Like,
I took a plan.
Yeah.
Take this guy
Do you
out.
feel
asking the
gaslighted?
rest of the group.
That's what I was suggesting, and then you said the same. It didn't sound. It sounded like you were also suggesting it. Yeah, I think.
I was
we-
repeating what you said. Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
I'm sorry. I'm just joking with you, but
All good traits.
It's 100% what I did. I repeated exactly what you said back to see if that's what everybody else wants to do.
that's. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
It's your
blast that
call.
boy.
I'm killing him. Fuck this.
That was what our mission was to secure the prisoner, not to extract information. So
I agree. I like it. Let us pray. No.
Let us pray.
How close am I to this guy? I guess I have to like make a move.
What are you trying to do?
Get an angle on him.
like 15 feet away.
Yep, you're 15 away.
I can't like shoot through the car. Can I do anything through the car?
Wait, that's a
That
15
won't also
feet
hit
Over the
away.
Dano.
hood of the car.
Man, right?
And won't also hit Dano.
Yeah, you can hit me. It's okay.
Depends.
It'll
Oh,
be-
well, I can use.
Bro.
I'll use frostbite. How about that?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I can like coalesce an orb around my target, so I can like doesn't have to go through anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm within 60 feet, so I can do that.
Alright, he gets a fortitude save. He's got high
He
fortitude.
gets a crit failure. He gains weakness to bludgeoning.
It was not a crit failure, but it was a failure. He rolled 14 total.
Fucker.
Yeah, bitch.
Does he have a weakness to cold?
Nope.
Because here comes the chill.
He's wearing a nice warm wool coat.
Man, I am rolling on fire. 7 damage.
7. So you make this cold orb at this guy, and literally, like, it hits him, and like parts of him just like freeze, and he just like falls over, and you see little bits of him like shatter off as he falls over dead.
I say, nice to meet you.
Ooh, yeah, got him.
That is it. Like, you're out of initiative at this point.
Damn.
That was all.
I would like to quickly cast Soothe on myself.
I wish I could heal.
Very quickly.
Your
I don't have any,
okay,
we don't have
go
any
ahead.
potions or anything.
Okay.
I guess I unrage. Can I? I unrage. I'm
I
gonna
heal
go-
for 9.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
They started like grabbing their jackets and their hats real quick. Someone get the prisoner. I'm gonna get some disguises
Yeah.
here.
I'll get in the. I'll start untying the prisoner.
And I'll get out of this dumpster. It's a little smelly.
You got a dumpster.
And I'm a rat.
I'll grab like one of the jackets and I'll throw it at Juniper. Here you go. And I'll grab another one, throw it at Drace. Here you go.
What did you throw me? A hat?
A hat and a jacket. Here you go.
I-
They got a little blood
Thanks, buddy.
stain on it, but you know,
Thanks,
these guys
buddy.
they get nosebleeds all the time every time they see a pretty girl.
All right. So I ungag her, untie her, and ask her who she is. Are you okay? We have to get going, but
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe we should wait to ask her questions before we get her back to
Well-
Whisper.
Juniper, when you see this woman, You know who this is.
Is that my auntie?
This is Orchid Pickering. This is a member of Juniper's coven who was taken prisoner by the Shroud. On her way to be executed.
Auntie Orc?
Yep.
Oh my god!
She runs over to you. She gives you a hug. She's like, "Oh, Junebug, I was so scared."
Oh my god, let's get you out of here, oh my god. Did they rough you up? I'll kill him. I'll kill him. We'll do it again.
I think this is probably a good place to stop for now. Where we're at. We'll say that, like, you guys are probably gonna want to sneak her back to the Whisperwell, I'm guessing, like to get her out of sight and try to hide from. Yeah. So, Freddy and
we obviously know they're going to be looking for them.
the what? Say again.
Also, we obviously, like, even though we don't know who's specifically coming, we know they're going to be looking for her.
Right.
Yeah, and
We
like
gotta
Freddy
get out.
and Freddy and Luca catch up too, because like the Corbin didn't know where to look exactly. So he's wandering around looking. And so Freddy and Luca in rat form show up. And yeah, you guys can kind of go through like the little side streets and stuff to get back to the Whisperwell and take Miss Pickering to safety.
We get to like heal up and everything.
Well, yeah.
I mean, maybe. Depends what happens.
Yeah,
maybe.
We're ending the session without like really like finishing what we were doing, so.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not.
So that's the plan.
Like, did we make it to the Whisperwell, or we're still heading back to the Whisperwell?
You made it back. You weren't that far from the Whisperwell. Yeah. So Wade sees all. It's like, oh, quite a crowd of you right now.
You know what, Wade? We're gonna need a lot of whiskey.
Well, I need to help you out with that, I'm sure, but I'm here too if you need it.
I run to Myra, remove my disguise, and immediately say, "Get my compact. I need to see my face."
If you do have like a red kind of rashy bit across your face.
Are you like a bullseye over like it was with his hands?
All right, cool. So you guys are back there.
I mean, I'm a very vain woman, like young girl, who is very much about her look. So the fact that she got hit in the face, she's very upset about it.
Also, I will turn back into humanoid form, like very nonchalant, like just walking into a bar, and all of a sudden turn to myself, like you expect me to.
And like immediately, like as you're finishing turning, like sit back into a chair, into a stool.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
Cool.
See, I just thought old Red got a new friend there. Thanks for the help, I guess.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you all were up to, but I was doing my best to calm the crowd.
Oh man.
All right, guys. That is gonna be it for this session.
First.
We did it.
We did it!
Yay!
Yay!
We should
We
have
didn't die.
High
We won the
fives
first-
all around.
Yeah. So next time we'll pick up you guys with Orchid in the bar and kind of go from there. You guys are on the hiding out from Commander Corbin, who is vehemently searching.
some sort of.
I tell Luca like just between the two of us about the ice pun that I made earlier when I killed the guy.
Oh, my fucking man. I may use that. I may use that in my broadcasts, but thank you. Thank
No
you.
problem.
Might be a good like sponsor line.
Absolutely.
If there's another gum that like has like cold, like
I feel like ice would be a good gum brand.
Oh, we'll make it something. We'll figure it out.
Okay, guys. Well, do we want to talk about when we want to do another go? Another session?
At night, nighttime.
Let's see.
I'm gonna stop the stream.